What is up, mother effers? Welcome back to the Snake Pit. And hello if you're new. Today's guest is the guys from Unlucky Barber. They're here in Lubbock, Texas. That's Brandon Alvarado and Christian Romero, man. Great guys, great conversation, great podcast. Just want to say if you're coming in from them and you're new, please subscribe. It's going to really help me out in the long run. It's free and it's easy. We also have a Patreon, which is $3 and $5. If you really fuck with us, you can subscribe to that and get extra bonus material. We're kind of being a little bit more, free and open. I try really hard not to like edit things, but sometimes you just got to. So that happens in this podcast, but oh well. And if you're a reoccurring person and you need a haircut, hit these guys up, man. Give them your business, support local. It's probably a really cool shop. I've yet to check it out. I will. But thank you to these guys for coming and drinking beer and doing what we do, man. It was a really good time. You can follow them and hit them up on Instagram. Please follow us on Instagram at the Snake Pit Pod on pretty much all social media accounts. I believe on Facebook, it's the Snake Pit or Rattlesnake Roy. TikTok, it's the Snake Pit Pod. All of that. We're active everywhere. The website's active, everything, man. I really would like more interaction, more likes, more comments, more dislikes. If you fucking don't like it, then, show it. It's cool. But thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And this is episode 154. What's going on, fellas?
What's up? What's up, dude?
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us on.
Let's get her started. Let's just start off, man. Who are you guys? What's y'all's names? What are y'all doing here, man?
Go ahead, Christian.
My name's Christian. That's my boy Brandon, and we're barbers at Unlucky Barber Co.
Tell me about that. I'm excited to hear about the history of that, man. How does it start?
Dude,
what's the beginning of it all look like? Tell me, man.
So I started being a barber 6 years ago. Yeah, and so I was working shops, where did I start? So it was All-Star Barbershop. So I was there for about 2 years, and then we ended up opening another shop called Off the Top. And then we what happened? I think something with the bosses, they couldn't get along with each other. So we opened up another shop called the Barber's Lounge. And then what was it?
I think I've heard of the Barber's Lounge.
The Barber's Lounge?
Yeah. I think
so it's just down the street.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so when COVID happened, we ended up closing. Yeah, so we were cutting hair out of the garage, just doing house calls and stuff. Yeah, so that was pretty shitty. And then about 2020 last year, me and Christian decided to open up a barbershop and called it Unlucky.
Tell me about the spot, man. I haven't been there, but I want to know about the spot. It's pretty cool, right?
You want to tell them about it?
That's pretty badass.
I'm
Dude, it's fucking fun, honestly.
you got nervous quick, man.
No, you're good. So it's on the south side of town, and A+ Storage, all the front ones, they turned into like storefronts. So there's like shit, like there's car detailers there. There's people who do like kind of like furniture and shit, like refurbish those and sell it. I mean, there's hairdressers all around there. We used to have the War Club there. They were pretty tight. They sold gun
accessories, like soft clothes. And
wait, what was it called?
Like that. It's called the War Club.
War Club.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, they're dope. But they just moved, but that was fun. Our tattoo artist is there.
Right next door to us.
Literally right next door to us. Like the person who's tattooed both of us, even before we knew each other. Like he's touched my body shit more than any girl. Like that motherfucker.
10 years.
Who is this guy? What's his name?
His name is Colt Lee.
Can you pull him up? Is he on Instagram? Pull him up.
Yeah, he's on Instagram.
Please.
What's his Instagram?
W.Colt Tattoos.
But so he's near you guys, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
literally next door. So he's bounced around. I think where's he from? Like Olton or something like that.
So he's from La Mesa.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so he's from La Mesa. He went down to Austin and he got his apprenticeship over there. He lived in Austin for a little bit.
This guy worked at Liquid.
Yeah, he used to work at Liquid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, so he was working at Liquid, and then he ended up going out to, was it Hobbs? And then Oregon?
Yeah, so he went to Hobbs for a little bit, and then he moved off to Oregon to work on some farms. And then he moved back to Hobbs and was just tattooing and shit. We were out there. There were like these weird hoarders next to us. Like they were sleeping in there. They were being weird.
Dude,
and every time, like, I'm not going to
great.
lie, like I would sneak in through the window, dude, and they had boxes and stacks of random shit.
But what was weird is they had curtains on the door. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
95% of the time they'd always be closed. And the only time they would show up, it would be like at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. and we were working on the shop and stuff, and dude, it was weird.
Yeah,
And so they only lasted about what 2 months, 3 months,
maybe.
and then they stopped paying rent, and A Plus went over there, bam, knocked down the door or knocked down the locks, and they're like, hey, they're out of here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And so before we even told Colt, like he's still tattooing in Hobbs, he had no idea. Like we just told them, they were like, hey, we have a tattoo artist. He's been really looking to move next door. Like, can he move in? He was like, yeah. Like, tell him to hit us up. We called Colt and we were like, hey, you're moving next door. Dude, it took him like a week's time to talk with it in the family, and then shit, they were already. So it's a mess, dude. It's just me and him all fucking day, and then during the breaks, dude, we just go and watch Colt tattoo. So it's a good vibe over there, honestly.
So they just let you do whatever in that building?
Whatever.
You can just set it up however you want?
However
I
you
mean,
want.
at the end of the day,
Can you can you sleep there?
You can't.
You're not
can't
allowed to. I have, for sure.
I mean, is they like enforce, like obviously they could probably tell, but you could stay late nights and
Yeah, you can
shit.
stay late
Yeah.
nights. I think they get suspicious, like if your car's out there for too long.
Yeah.
I think because they have cameras and stuff, they got people patrolling it. Yeah, because I think my sister, she works for discount storage, and she's one of the property managers, and she said she's had to kick out multiple people, because people will get the big garage door openers, so they'll park their car and they'll
Yeah,
sleep
my
in
boss,
there.
he
They'll
keeps
do
his
all that.
trailer out there.
Oh, really?
So I'm familiar with that area. Yeah.
Yeah.
We see people there all the I'm always wondering, like, I wonder who's staying late.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
no,
Like,
I bet there's plenty of people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
For sure.
so you guys have a fucking, like, a bar built in there?
Yeah, so like it's definitely obviously like an open concept. So the idea is like you're walking into at the end of the day like a garage. But I mean, we have like wood grain tile floors. We have like insulated and actually like build up the walls. You know what I mean? We've decorated it nice. So when you walk in there, I mean, you have a little lounge area. We've built a bar. Me and my aunt built a bar. And
I'm going to say it right now. You guys got your alternative in there? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're dressing like little Western goons almost
sure.
like most of the time.
I mean, I feel like that's just the way we are,
So you guys had clientele before you even built this?
Yes.
They came followed you here?
I've had about 5 years of clientele.
He's been doing this longer
Oh
than you?
yeah, he's been doing it like a little over 6 years.
Yeah, it'll be 7 years in February.
And so I've technically only been going for 2, but I just bet on myself. Like I was just like, fuck it. Like I'll do it. Like I shouldn't, because all the old heads honestly told me, they were like, oh, you're going to be begging me for a job, or no, you need to be in a busy shop. You need to be taking walk-ins and shit like that. Dude, I just kind of shrugged my shoulders and was like, we'll see.
So what are your utilities? Like, it's just paying for the rent there?
Honestly, it's just they cover water. We just pay electricity.
Do you guys have
internet.
shampoo bowls or anything? Or?
No, we don't have
No.
shampoo bowls.
And that's the only
No.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
I mean, I feel like being a barber,
It's a little different.
I don't want to wash a grown man's hair.
Yeah, I mean,
people
yeah.
like-
So that's the only.
Well, see, I'm not opposed.
So this is the only limitation you have, is what you're talking about right here.
yeah. Just,
And-
we can,
I don't know
but,
what that
like-
means.
and
I don't
we
understand
But
what
like,
that
not
means.
No,
all
you're good.
barbershops don't necessarily have like shampoo.
So you're not
areas.
massaging heads.
no, definitely
no.
not.
And see, I would be down.
Or
but we were
shampooing
just
beard.
like,
But
I
it,
just
but
don't
it
have
does
the
make it
clientele.
easier because some people have thick ass hair.
Yeah, and then they come in all nasty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you get some oil filled boys or some people like working concrete or something, and then coming in and like I shake their hair and it's just
It's all
oh
dust.
fuck it, yeah. You're like oh fuck, give me the water bottle.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only thing. We don't have a shampoo bowl, but nobody really ever asked for shampoo.
I've never been asked. Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
sell-
They are now.
Yeah, and you can install it, but it'd be like $6,000.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, because our neighbor
That much?
Danielle, yeah, she's
No,
got,
never mind. I was
Yeah,
thinking
no, it's expensive.
We're good for now.
then you have to rip into the concrete and everything.
Nombre.
But you can do these
You
things.
can do it, yeah.
Yeah.
I just choose not.
Is it like because I think my boss is at Discount, whatever it's called. It's on 130th in Frankfurt, the shops.
Okay.
So he
Yeah.
said that you
That's
can.
just up the road.
Yeah, it's
he
just
was
down the street,
he
okay.
was telling me you can put an AC in the building,
Yeah, we got
but when
AC.
you leave, it stays there.
Stays there.
So is that the
Yeah,
thing?
so-
Whatever you do, it stays.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of though, because one of our neighbors they installed an AC unit a week before their grand opening, had a grand opening, and then they decided to move and they took it. They went on the roof and took
I
it.
don't think they were supposed to.
They weren't supposed
Oh
to.
shit! All right,
They just
never
said,
mind.
"Fuck
My
it."
bad. A+ storage.
Yeah. They weren't supposed to.
Anyway,
You're all watching them.
I didn't
Just-
say
hey,
who
just
it
cut
was
that out.
though.
Just
I
cut
didn't
it
say
out.
who it was.
So
Right,
yeah,
dude.
you can fuck around. Man, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I mean,
For
they got
sure.
a bunch of stuff in there. You know, there's like a bunch of mechanics doing all
Yeah.
the jobs and stuff like that. That's pretty cool for them.
Yeah, graphic design artists, people who do like
Massage
stitching and
therapists.
shit. Oh yeah, massage therapists.
Chiropractors.
Is there a chiropractor? in there?
Chiropractor at that corner.
That's so cool.
That's what
I'm
I'm
trying
thinking.
to get popped. For real?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, because all I'm
didn't know
thinking
about it.
is if you can modify it and put an AC in it, then I might fucking move this over there
Bro,
if I can get a space like that.
Dude, I'm
Dude,
telling you,
you
if you can find a way to like double down on it, and if you have any other side gigs or anything, and just you know what I mean, so it's like worth the bang for your buck. You know what I mean? Because it's
got a
not
really good
pricey,
deal.
but yeah, we got a good
really
deal.
good deal last year because of
Yeah.
COVID,
Yeah,
but I feel like it's doubled since we got there.
You're also lucky you have two of you.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. Honestly,
that's for the people listening out there. So why is it
That's
called
basic.
Unlucky Barber, man? Tell me that.
Dude, what happened?
Bro, little
This guy
everything.
is the talker. He likes to talk, and I'll let him do a lot of explaining.
no, I don't think it was. I think it was a mix of everything. Like we've always talked shit about each other of like having the bad luck. And so that wasn't even a name. Like we were thinking of different names, but it was all corny. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I didn't want.
You don't want to have a barber shop that's called like, dang, I don't want to blast anybody's people's name, but generic, places.
that has to do with barbering.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Well,
what I
I'll
mean?
say like the barbershops you did mention,
Right.
I think of like a certain group of people. Now when you say unlucky,
Right.
I'm like, oh, it does seem a little bit different
Yeah.
than everybody else.
Yeah. So that's why we wanted to kind of be different.
Yeah,
And from past experiences, I feel like we're really unlucky.
that's all it was. Because at the end of the day, all you are like, if you're doing a service like that, like cutting hair and shit, I mean, dude, at the end of the day, you're just shooting the shit. You're just talking, you know what I mean? And you're making people feel good. You're telling stories and all of that. And almost every story has to do with something funny that we've either fucked up or accidentally were at the wrong place, wrong time, or just life experience in general, you know what I mean? But we've just built on like, we've just added humor to that, you know what I mean? Kind of like a coping mechanism. And we were like, dude, this works perfectly. And all of a sudden he just threw out the name like, hey, here you go, Unlucky Barber Co. and sent me the logo in between. And at that point, I was actually
Let's go
in
down
Georgia.
there so we can see it.
I was visiting my uncle in Georgia. And when he told me the name, I was like, oh, fuck.
There
All
it
right,
is.
we're
I think it was
in.
at the very bottom, the logo.
I'm going.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
Mm,
there it is.
mm.
I was in Fort Worth when we came up with that. So my fiance actually, she designed all that stuff, and I give her a lot of credit to that.
That's
she,
cool.
she did a really good job doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, B.
Isn't it one of y'all's like no bad luck's better than no luck? Is that what I said? Oh, right there.
Yeah,
There it is. Hell yeah.
I love that.
yeah. I feel like if I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck.
I guess
Well,
and that, when you say it like that, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
And people ask about that all the time. And the way that I think of it is if I didn't have the bad luck that I had, I wouldn't be the person that I am today.
You wouldn't have
Yeah.
learned the
I
lessons,
wouldn't
had the
have-
humor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would have been just a normal person, I guess.
Just a boring ass.
Boring.
Can you scroll?
No,
How did you?
sounds-
Which one of y'all was cutting Chris's hair?
Me.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I cut Chris.
How long you
Shout
been
out
doing
season
that?
3.
Yeah, shout out to season 3. He needs to make you a little. What is that called that you throw over people?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be
Come on,
cool.
Chris.
Ooh,
Get
season
on that.
3 Cape, dog.
Season 3 Kate. We're
Wait,
looking at you,
you're
Chris.
listening. I know you are. So shout out to my boy.
Yeah, it's Chris. Chris is cool shit. It's a good dude.
He's a goofball.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So people can just come hang out and shit, man. They'll come drink a beer or what?
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, like it's open to that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't care if people come in there. And most of like our clientele, they know us. They've been seeing us for years, and it's just like whenever you go to your boy's house or whatever, you can just talk and chill out. And they drink. They'll bring beer. They'll bring whatever. Just chill
Yeah.
out and hang.
Mhm.
Fuck it, it's cool.
I don't know, man. You can call. I guess I'm just a pussy because I'm thinking like, are these people fucking managing? Like, can you drink there? You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
I don't want them up
think
my
if
ass.
it gets excessive and you're like wasted and you're
If you're
falling
n-
over
okay.
shit, then it's gonna be a problem.
But that's the beauty of like us. We strictly are appointment only. So literally, there's only tops maybe 4 people in the shop at a time. 2 people getting cut and 2 people at the bar drinking beers, and we know them. It's not like we have like 10 random people coming in. You know what I
Raging
mean? And
stuff,
just just getting absolutely trashed. If you're in there, you're probably getting a cut, unless you're like a tag along fucking cousin or little brother or sister or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty low key almost all the time, except unless we want to get weird, like on a Saturday when like I work late, and then I still have some of like my cowboy buddies that come and stuff. And I mean, dude, I have some cowboys who will come and their cuts not till 10. I mean, until 1, but they'll come at 10 in the morning. Just like shooting the shit, drinking whiskey and chilling with my other customers. And I'm just like, okay,
Whatever.
like, I don't care. And they have fun. And then I'll go mess with Colt while he tattoos and shit. Yeah.
Dude, y'all got to set up over there.
Dude, I really
Fuck.
do.
That's
I don't
cool.
think I've worked a day in my life. I mean, for the past 5 years.
Seriously.
I
doing
love
this.
that.
You know?
I love that for y'all. That's
I mean this. I mean this in a
That's
good
the
way.
dream.
When
really is.
I ask this, I mean this in a not a bad way. Is there structure in the sense of like when you have to work, or you don't?
Yes.
Is there?
100%. If you're not there, if you don't have that commitment to go to work, that's going to be your downfall.
Yeah,
100%.
at the end of the day. Yeah.
I'm talking about your commitment on him. Like, hey,
My commitment on
like
him,
you know, what I mean, you on him. Hey, why aren't you working today? Or is it?
Oh, see, that's
Are you open from 10 to 8? You know what I mean? Is there a shop time?
Are y'all always almost like checking each other, making
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
y'all are on,
That's
like
me.
holding each other
Because there has to
accountable?
be a
No,
sort of
I
a
do.
boss at the end of the day, right?
I do. I hold him accountable
Yeah.
for a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like he's like a big brother in a
Yeah.
sense, and he does it the right way, but it's more of like he's never approached me like in a boss way though. You know what I mean? It's always been like, bitch, you need to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like little shit like that. But I don't even think it's even come to that, you know?
I think the first couple of months was like that just because like you were so new to it.
Yeah. And
But now it's just like,
Yeah.
I don't even have to tell him. So that's
Yeah.
dope.
so like there is like we have our set hours, of
Yeah.
course, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, being appointment only, and especially being at our location, we had to understand like, you know, I was like open to like walk-ins, like, oh, I'm gonna be appointment only off the bat, which is totally probably not the best idea to most people. And I was like, but I'll take walk-ins. And I realized, well, fuck, I'm not getting them because at that location. But it was good for me, like, honestly, even in a personal kind of like mental state for me to like handle all of my shit if I don't have a cut. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if no one requested a 9 a.m. cut, well, I'm probably like waking up a little early, going to work out, shower, and then go at 10 and get a cut. So there's been just like good enough freedom. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah,
enough.
because I think about it from her stance, like she has the boss, you know, that structure, and I'm like that freedom can be a lot.
Yeah,
That's
Right.
what
it is.
I'm not at that level yet, but that's what I'm like. If I were ever at that level where this is my only job, I don't know how well I'd handle it because I'd just fuck off all fucking day, and this is all I would do all fucking day, and I would just be getting drunk.
Yeah. Oh, I see. I mean,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That
'Cause-
was a lesson I needed to learn real quick though, because it's really easy, especially with my personality. Like I've got a little FOMO in me. So like off the bat, people like fucking like I'm handing people whiskey, I'm handing people beers. And then I'm sitting there like at noon, like,
Dude, I want to
I've gotten
shredded.
3 people drunk already. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just sitting there like, oh man.
Fuck
Like,
this
but,
haircut. I want to.
but no, it became easy to like, it's like more of a host. And it's actually kind of affected me in a positive way on the outside. Like, there's more of a host instead of being the partier. You're just like, yeah, the one throwing it. In a sense, because you're only seeing them for like an hour at a time. So they think that part of their day is like for them and that's it. And you get them a little buzzy and then out the door you go on to the next.
Chris,
It's part of customer
Chris be drinking?
service.
Oh yeah.
nah, don't put his business out there. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah. No, Chris,
Do y'all smoke? Can you smoke cigars in there?
No.
No, you can't. I
If
mean,
there was
you
a way to
could,
add like
but-
a ventilation system, I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I mean,
That would be tight.
okay, so I'll say this eventually, like the bigger goal, like my ultimate goal is to actually build my own establishment, like barbershop, kind of literally what we have on accident, like barbershop, retail, tattoos and stuff like that, but build it in like a Connex kind of like, you know, storage container kind of vibe, like renovate all that kind of scenario.
Have you ever
And-
seen those storage container shops?
Mhm.
They got a bunch of them for.
I've seen people like live in them.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really
Like
cool.
the tiny homes and all that stuff.
I was just thinking that like I was gonna ask that like, do you think that's the future? Because I do. Even like Studio 4, you know, she's got that little space where we were at. I was thinking like, damn, I want a spot like that. I don't necessarily want like a whatever. I just want a place where you can retail, you know, do the podcast, hang out, play music.
Right.
Like you can do it all at once. I think that's sort of the future of a lot of things. Maybe
Yeah,
if it already is happening, I don't know. But I think that's like what you guys are doing.
Yeah. To an extent, and it's
Yeah.
on accident almost. Yeah. Like it's just doing what we want to do fluidly. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? We don't
exactly.
really have these hardcore plans, or we've got to fucking hit this deadline, or we've got to be here at this time. It's like, dude, let's stay true to ourselves, and people will just, it'll naturally just flock in a sense.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because we want to
we didn't
only,
even think about the bar until like what, a month ago.
yeah. I
kinda
mean,
just
it was
manifested.
always in my head to kind of be like, yeah, but I didn't have a dead set time, you know. And then once I started having funds and realizing, like, wait a minute, we do. Like,
Are you
got,
building it yourself?
no, like I actually, yeah, like me and my aunt actually built.
Because I
it.
was gonna. Is that from? Did you learn that from when you did Flatland? You know. what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so there
Kinda-
was a little
you know what I mean?
there was definitely a little flatland there.
Which is how I know him.
That's how he knows me.
Yeah,
Dude, those are great times.
those was a while back.
Well, before I tangent off, yeah, dude, no shit, Pinterest. I was looking up like homemade bars and stuff like that, and I took like 3 or 4 of them, like different designs and stuff like that. And like my aunt, I mean, she's a genius at some of that stuff. It's been fresh to her. She's about to retire, and she wanted something, you know what I mean, to like kind of get by, you know what I mean, afterwards. And then I just mentioned it to her, like, you want to do something big? And she was like, fuck it, let's go. And so yeah, we did that, and I got a good deal. Bought a bunch of lumber, metal, and corrugated metal and shit. And
It's a sturdy motherfucker.
yeah,
I had like probably the lowest expectation of this.
dude, no one
Bought it.
fucking gave me any credit. Like,
There's no picture of
beforehand.
it.
No, there's no picture of
Oh,
it yet.
no.
Nah, we haven't updated the picture.
We
I don't
need
think
to.
that video has it in the background.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's gonna be.
Yeah, we need to do that for sure.
because you haven't used
Yeah,
it.
but
in a minute.
it's dope. It's a sturdy
Yeah.
thing.
We messed up, but we had to learn some lessons because, like, we built the bar. It was gorgeous. She calls me over and she was like, "Hey, I added the final touches, like, on the paint, but I've got some bad news." So I go over there, dude, with my finger. I could have just, and I was like,
Tipped it over.
"Fuck, what do we do?" But then we just came up with it, added some support on each side, and then it was good because we added like a step. So now it even looks more like a real bar, you know, because there's like a step stool like at the bottom and stuff, dude. And now that motherfucker's not going anywhere. Yeah.
I think that's sort of a lost skill people
Yeah.
don't have anymore, is to be able to just improvise or use your hands with tools and shit.
Dude,
I think that,
seriously.
and I think it's useful, especially like if you're up and coming in,
Right.
whatever the fuck you're doing. You need
Right.
to,
Mhm.
you know, if you need to save money, you got to do it your fucking
Dude,
self.
Because seriously, that thing is like, if you were to go like to IKEA or something, that's like a $2,000, $3,000 thing.
Yeah, when I
That
was
bar.
judging off of the ones that I found on Pinterest and stuff, they were going between 12 and 2,200. And I was like,
How much did you spend on?
dude,
it?
I spent maybe $200 on it. And I
Damn.
built it myself.
See?
I was like,
Cheap.
See,
Wow.
people,
but you go with time and stuff like that. And that's when, like, even my aunt, like, I'm happy for the future of like her doing that shit because she's already built bed frames
Right.
and like weird shit like that. And I'm like, all right, that's going to be a good little side gig.
Yeah, that's why I take all the credit when everybody comes in. Like everybody's like, "Dude, it's a
Bro,
dope
this
ass
motherfucker
bar."
always.
I'm like, "Dude, thanks. I built it in like 5 days. It's no big deal." He gets all pissed.
I'm just staring at him and he looks at me behind their heads like, oh, fuck off.
dude, that's fucking cool, man. I
You
wanna-
go check it out. Just go check it out.
I need to
You don't
go check
you
it
don't
out.
gotta get a haircut. You can go check
Yeah.
it. We got like all this kind of whiskey. There's a
I've never
like a
had
Greek-
clippers touch my head,
Greek-
so I don't know.
You
I
never
would
what?
I've never had clippers touch my head, so that ain't gonna happen
Dude,
ever in my life.
what if,
But
what about
I will go over there.
underneath? What about the stragglers? Like underneath? Nada?
Whoa.
You like it dirty?
Yeah, but I'm saying on this hair, no.
No.
Never. I don't think I'll
He
ever
won't
cut
let you
my
cut his
hair.
hair.
I'll never cut my
even?
hair.
Wow, that's messed up.
But I do need to go.
He has a dedicated person though, so I can't be mad. Like
Oh, yeah,
he
she's
is
been cutting my hair for,
dedicated
like,
to
10
his
years.
hair person.
She's been cutting my hair for like 10 years. Shout
Oh,
out
that's
to you.
cool.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha,
so-
gotcha.
That's cool.
I would feel weird if I went and got a haircut from her. Somebody else.
Hell yeah.
It's
You
like
know.
cheating. Feels weird.
You would know. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
would be fucking mad when
Oh,
you.
for sure.
Oh yeah, I get pissed.
Bro, it
whenever-
gets personal. I'm
It
not gonna
does.
lie. Like I didn't realize it would, but
Is there some like I'm just talking shit now.
I'll go
Is there
for it,
some
I
like
love it.
rivalry in between, barbers around town? Do you feel?
Honestly, the barber community is not like that here in
No.
Lubbock. No, we're all pretty cool. Like, say that if I'm busy, and Christian can't do a haircut, I'm gladly sending people like to other barbershops. Like, I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care.
Mhm.
There's so much hair to cut in Lubbock. It's not a big deal.
I've done that before.
So
Like
sure.
I've had
I don't
people
get
get in
hurt
my
about it.
inbox and it's like Afro curl texture, and I'm
Right.
like, you know what? No disrespect. I can probably figure it out, but I can send you somewhere better.
Right.
You know,
Sure,
or
yeah.
if
I've
it's
done that
somebody
too.
wanting to get in right then and there, and I'm booked out for weeks, I can send you somewhere else.
Right,
You know,
for sure.
so
Dude, like shout out like Creek at Dapper Den.
Hey,
and
I know
like
Creek.
yeah, and then like Josh Martinez.
Martinez.
He just opened up his own shop and it's right down the way. But dude, I've gotten like customers from them that they've sent that I now have, like they're mine.
Right.
And it's like so cool. Like there's no bitterness
Yeah, I
or
don't
anything.
feel like there's any like.
I
weird
mean, it's all
weirdness.
help.
Yeah, I got a buddy, Manuel. He owns a high altitude barbershop. Yeah, and he appreciates every time like I send him people over there.
Mhm.
So it's cool. I do it, and they do the same for us.
I don't know. I thought it'd be a little bit worse than that. Damn it.
I think there is a
usually
little
if you're
tension
like pretty secure in like your craft, it really is no big deal. It's
No, because I'm like,
usually-
fuck that other podcast. Don't go do that other podcast. Stay here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't cut that out, please. But no, yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I've had a little bit of drink now.
There
I'm
you
a little
go.
loose.
Me too. I'm trying to get there.
Yeah, that's all you need. You need a little bit more, and you'll be a little bit better.
Have you ever shotgun on the podcast?
I haven't, and I'm not gonna. But
Okay.
you could.
Oh.
You can if you
I'm
want.
not
Yak
going
all over
to.
the mic.
I'm not gonna.
Don't
I'm
even
not
do
gonna do
it.
it. I'm not.
You got it for the podcast now.
No, I'm good. We'll just cheers it. How about we get good old classic cheers?
Do it.
Thank you for having us on. Big
Yeah,
Dog.
thanks for coming,
Thank
man.
you for
Oh,
having
fuck
us.
yeah. It was a good time.
Sorry, Jen only had a few beers.
It's okay. I wish I would have known. I would have brought my. Wait, you usually never drink on Mondays.
You want a Modelo or what?
Yes. Will you open it? I don't want to break my nose.
Oh yeah, you can.
Thank you, sir.
Dude, this is my second favorite beer of all time.
What's your first?
Tecate,
Oh, that's,
all
you
the
mentioned
way.
that
full.
earlier.
Yeah.
It goes Tecate, Modelo, probably Pacifico, then Sol, then Dos Equis, and Corona's not even on the
you're a
list.
Have you had
Dude,
those
I know.
Pacifico? Have you had the Pacifico micheladas from Flips?
No.
You only
I'm not
have
big
wait. You're
on
only half
micheladas.
Mexican.
Yeah, he's only half.
Dude, I'm only half
Mexican,
Mexican.
so
Ain't
It's all
Oh.
weird.
I know.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
But I wish.
It's good.
No, I haven't had
Yeah,
it
check
yet.
it out. It's made with Pacifico. It's good.
That's good beer. Damn.
Flips is a cool place. I just gotta.
Yeah,
I always
Flips is
gotta
cool.
shout them out every
Yeah,
time I
their
get a
brunch
chance.
used to be good. Oops, I messed up your shout out. They used to be good with their brunch.
Oh, I've never even had it, so I don't
Bro,
know.
Oh,
it was
fuck.
banging.
I like their
Bro, their
dogs, so I don't
brunch.
even give a fuck.
Bro, they had a thing called the Iron Burrito, which is, I'm sure this still exists, but they completely stopped selling like actual breakfast sausage. So that kind of hurt my heart because that's like my favorite thing in the
Damn it.
world. And I felt like because of COVID and everything, like everyone had to skip like a year and a half, right? And so it is like new people. It's a new jive. I like it though. It's still friendly. It's still like comfortable there. But you can definitely see like a new wave and
No, the
generation and
new-
stuff like
the-
that. And you're like,
Look, I love the place, but the new bartenders, they're a little bit different than they were.
they are.
I don't
They
know.
are. Yeah.
That's you could take that however you want. People.
I mean, just the
Kelsey,
little
I
things.
noticed
Kelsey-
the difference in my Chiltons.
Kelsey, I love you. You're my favorite person in the world, but the vibe's a little bit different.
It is.
Hey, well, you can
It
take
is
that
a
however you
little
want.
different. Yeah, for sure.
When was the last time we were there? I don't
actually-
remember.
I think I
honestly
seen
don't
you-
like Flips.
Did I not
I
see
don't-
it?
Bro, but you
Yeah,
can't ask this
probably.
motherfucker to go to a good bar.
Where do you
just
like to go?
have drinks?
Dude, I like to be dumb. I like to go to Woodrow's a lot.
I used to like Woodrow's.
Dude, Woodrow's
I
is
used
cool.
It's
I
fun
just-
in
it
doses
changed.
every now
Yeah.
and
It
Now it's like
changed.
every week.
to. Urban Fix is out there on Mondays now.
Urban
You know
Fix.
who that is?
Mm.
He's a good. He's got a.
Oh wait, does he have that
Yeah, for
lobster
sure.
mac and cheese?
Yeah, that
still
guy.
Bro, I
haven't
want to
tried
try that.
that.
It's so fucking good.
It's
still haven't
good.
tried
Yeah.
Dude, take me on a
It's
date
so
over
good.
there.
You want to?
Yeah.
Can you look
I'll
him
do
up?
it.
Yes.
I think he's got like a. I don't know if he's there today, but he's usually there on Mondays now.
I want all of it.
I haven't been there in a while, but
Yeah, I
Yeah.
popped up with him when I was doing.
How
Flatland
cute is
stuff.
this? Look at this
That shit
little.
was fun.
you guys had a. It was a cool vibe whenever that whole thing was going on for a little bit.
Dude, yeah, that was fun. That was a wholly different time. That was crazy.
Dude, Brando
Flatland was a
loved
fun
that.
time.
It's back when I was.
god!
I know. Look at this little
Yeah,
burger.
that.
How
You know what's
cute.
crazy is like I like talking about that time, but then I don't because I was like,
What were you doing at that time?
There's
Not
the
shit. I was,
lobster
Not
mac
shit.
I
and
was a piece of
cheese.
shit,
Oh
worthless.
my god.
Ooh,
Dude, that's good. The lemonade's good.
it all looks
Strawberry
good.
lemonade,
Cuban?
Cubano,
Ooh.
the Concho burger or whatever.
Dude, have y'all had Simone's food truck taste buds?
Dude, I was gonna.
My god,
I wanted to go to that. It was right down
She
the
has
street.
a food truck.
dude.
Can you look that up, please? I was
It
trying to get them
Yeah.
on.
What
there.
is it called?
Taste
Good.
buds.
Taste buds. It's
Not
her
that
and
they,
her
like,
brother-in-law, and
stole a
they both whip up
podcast,
some of the
Taste Buds
nastiest
podcast.
shit.
No, just kidding.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, we need to try this.
I
it's
want
different
it.
like every time too.
They were somewhere near here, and I was gonna go. I don't know why I didn't. But
Mm.
this is sort of like
Is that a cheesecake? Oh, it is.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's why I'm like, I like it almost reminds me kind of what you guys do. You know, you do your own thing and you make it yours.
definitely. Those tacos actually slap.
They're a little bit more mobile. Oh, they were at Woodrow's.
Yeah, they're at Woodrow.
They're Woodrow's all the
The
time.
brewery, farmers market.
I think this might.
Do you know who
have been
these
for a
people are? Is that what you know who they are?
while. Who? Simone. She's Ricket Flips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Sorry. I gotta see the picture, or it's gonna throw me off.
She was like the sweetest bartender. I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry. I want to know. I want to put a name to the face. A face to the name. What is it?
Simone.
Oh no shit. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Shout out to you and your. I love it, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, why did? So can you tell me? I only heard rumors and such.
Oh,
Why
shit.
did you stop Flatland? And what made you quit that?
Come get rumors. Now I'm curious.
I would just ask people why you
the
quit.
hot topic.
What did people say?
I don't even remember, to be completely honest.
Okay, because I was like, it really wasn't anything.
Because every
crazy.
time we would see each other, I'm drunk, and I'd be like, I wonder why he stopped.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then they'd be like, I don't know. I just want to hear from the fucking
Right.
man himself.
No, dude.
And I never got a chance to ask you.
Honestly, one moment. No.
Burp in the mouth, man. Do it.
Do I? Next
like-
time.
Yes.
Next time. Oh, next time. What? Dude, Flatland was fucking fun. I was going to New Mexico. I was going all over Texas. Dude, it was a fun ass time to pop up at like some of those events, doing the art trail and shit. It was
Yeah.
just, it felt like I was doing just something. It was just different shit. I didn't even know what to do with it. You know what I mean? Like we had a small idea and we just kept building on it and trying to push it, you know, but it just wasn't as consistent as I wanted. I mean, there was no reason for me to like, there were some times where like I would go on a weekend and it would be like a nice, like I would go to New Mexico and there was like a beer camp. Literally, this place called Milton's threw on a weekend thing where like numerous breweries, well-known breweries like Santa Fe Brewing Company and shit, they would go and everyone would just camp out and have live music all day. And you literally set up a tent, sleep, wake up, start drinking beer again. And I was one of the vendors there. Well, shit, there was like, I was making like thousands of dollars like within that weekend and going, holy shit, this is fun. Then the very next weekend, I'm going and working more hours. And then I'm like, bro, I think I made $50. And I'm like, I don't think this is fun. It was the consistency.
Okay.
And it was fun. And to do something like that, especially like a music lover who wants to like resell vintage, you know what I mean? Like music, like straight up vinyls. Bro, you have to literally not care about money and just love to do that. And I realized, I think my entrepreneurial side was like, nah, man, I care about money at the end of the day. Like I got to pay my bills. So what I did is literally sold that off to, I had like a partner, but he didn't really have a face in it. You know what I mean? It was kind of like on the side. I just sold my half to him, used that, dude, and literally used that to pay
There's the
for.
storm that you were talking about.
I know.
It's coming
I'm
in.
going to shut this garage real quick. My
You're
fault.
That storm's a brewing.
These fucking cameras falling.
But yeah, I just sold that off, honestly, just to pay for my license, my barber's license, because I was like, I still have that.
Can I tell that story?
What story?
That day, the last day of Flatland. Dude,
Yeah, you can say what you want.
I had a fun time doing that.
That was fun as
Bro,
fuck.
honestly, if you would have just hired me and just paid me in beer, like I would have just helped.
Dude, I know.
It was cool.
Because you had been around, but that was the first time that you were like, hold up.
Sounds crazy. I'm like
Yeah.
a fucking starship about to blast off.
Dude, some darts. I just noticed that dartboard player.
Dude, I've been playing recently.
Dude, I literally like just started like a month ago.
It's good like that.
Is it?
Yeah, it's breezy.
Yeah, dude, I like playing darts. It's fun. I like cornhole more.
What barber school did you go to?
Trins Barber Academy with Jay Estrada.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like on that corner of like where like Lubbock Cosmetology is. That little.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where like Lantern Tavern is, like that whole section. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
It's right there. Man, it was a lot of fun.
That school's newer. It's only been open 3-4 years.
Maybe 2 to 3.
2 to 3.
Oh, because I
Maybe 2 to
count
3.
COVID. Yeah, I would say 3.
Okay.
I would say around the 3 mark. Yeah, but shout out Jay Estrada, dude. That motherfucker will teach you how to cut for sure. Now, I will be, if anyone out there is looking to get into barbering, there's 2 schools. You can go to Lubbock Hair Academy, or you can go to Trends.
Right.
And it seems like Trends is now getting with the program of like really getting on it with like the books and helping you pass your test, like actually helping you pass like the barber exams. But at first, he was just teaching everyone to cut nasty off the bat. But then it was like, dude, none of us are passing our test. Like, we don't know how to do it. But then on the other hand, I felt like when you come out of Lubbock Hair Academy, dude, you have to learn to cut while you already have your license.
That's something. So I educate at the salon I'm at. I'm the technical educator, so I teach color and chemical and everything.
Oh,
So I deal with a lot of the new ones out of school.
okay.
And I notice that a lot is they fucking know sanitation and they
Yeah.
know
They're
rules
book
and
smart.
legal shit.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
I mean, they don't know their level system. They don't know their toning. They don't.
right.
They're just some basics they lack, or
For sure.
just skill they lack, visualization they lack. And so
Yeah.
and that's my job to teach them. But it makes it so much harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how I felt too. When I went to Lubbock Hair Academy, like I was good with my quizzes, my tests, like my what is it the written exam, passed it first time, 98. When I took my practical, passed it. I don't remember what I made. But I felt like I didn't know how to cut really good. I didn't get good at cutting until about 2 years into it.
And I think that's
which
kind of
is
why
really
there's
shitty.
there's always like that stigma of like you
Yeah.
have to fuck up to learn, and it's just
Yeah.
like, I guess technically, but like your fuck up should be like minor fuck ups,
Right.
not like
Minor, not huge fuck ups. I
Right.
wasn't
You
god
know,
awful.
Minor
but-
fuck ups, but you got to learn how to like fix the fuck ups too.
Right.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, don't stop if it's not bad. If it's bad, stop. Like, don't just
Yeah,
like
no.
quit. Like,
Right.
I have
bro, you
seen it
walking
all.
out with a bowl. Like, no, fade it in.
I
dude.
have seen it all. I have seen, well, this happened, so I cut it anyways. Or yeah, no, I cut it and I saw it was, so I did the other side, or
Right.
man, I've seen it all.
Because
I've
I've seen
it
a
all.
huge difference. Like whenever he came into the shop and when he graduated from Trends, I'm like, dude, you know how to fucking cut.
That's awesome.
you're
Like,
good.
that's such an advantage
know?
because that just even like just gaining skill takes like a good year and a half or so to even like be comfortable before you
Right.
can even start just
Right.
off the rip.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I will admit that it was a little different for me because I think that I did it with, I mean, I'm a little kid at heart, but like in a sense of like maturity, like I started late, And so I was going to, I mean, shit, I was 24, 25, but going to school with kids who were 18. And when you got into school, Jay treated it like a barbershop. It was a school, but he was like, all right, first walk in, you got it. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like,
fuck.
all right. So first day of school, like the very first day, I was reading my books and he goes, hey, off your books, there's a walk-in that came in.
Quit reading, dweebs.
So off the bat, you're already in
And
like
I
the
can
barbershop
only
world.
imagine how busy that academy was because he's so well known. I mean, Trend Cutters
Yeah.
is
Right.
Like
yeah.
Is that
fucking
walk-in? Do
iconic
you go for free? Can you
barbershop.
get a free haircut there?
They're $5 at the academy. They're just $5.
I can only imagine just like the traffic he was getting just off of his name.
Oh, yeah.
So I can
Oh, for
imagine
sure.
So who's this
getting
guy? Can,
hella
can you
walk-in.
explain to me who this?
Jay Estrada.
Yeah, Jason. He
Instagram.
opened up, or no, I think he
What is
bought it
his
from
Instagram?
someone. Yeah.
Or is it? Would it just be Trend Cutters? Or
It would probably be because I know he has a personal account, but I
Oh,
don't
Jay
know
right
if
there,
it-
that top one.
oh wait,
There you go.
Jay
Barber.
Barber?
Yeah.
Maestro.
that nasty man.
No,
Bro,
he's good.
his
He's a good
drops
barber.
are so gross.
Yeah, he's a good barber.
Shoo.
A little mullet action. But yeah, he'll teach you how to cut for sure. But being there with like the younger cats, they were kind of nervous. And so that was an opportunity for me to like off the bat be like, well, I already know who I am. Like I've lived a little
Is
bit.
that that shit off the Marcia Sharp on
Yeah.
like near
Yeah.
slide?
Yeah,
Mhm.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my fault.
No, you're good. But those kids, dude, sometimes they would be
You
like,
can go
I don't
down. I
want
think
to.
there's a picture
I
of
just
Christian
take-
on it.
Do you think being older was a little bit of an advantage for you?
Right there, blue shirt.
Don't do it,
Baby
dude. I
boy
got
This
no
one?
stash.
No mustache.
I've got no
beard.
stash. I've got
Look
no
like a
Who is
tattoo
it?
fillers.
Who is
¿Qué
this?
pasó,
Who
Marco?
is that, dog?
What year was this?
I definitely look more white there without the mustache.
109 weeks ago.
Puro fuck.
Is it how what's the process to get into academy? Is it simple? Is it
Bro,
apply.
it fucking sucks.
just apply?
You got it, dog.
It's
You're
expensive and fucking shitty.
Yeah, it's in.
Yeah.
But that's why I got lucky because I just pretty much sold off Flatland. And then I paid for my school. So I was like, okay, this is a breather.
Yeah.
Because like the idea of
Okay.
it was like I wanted to have like an establishment do something, but I was like, dude, I gotta have a trade to fall back on. Like I'm getting into the years where it's like, dude, I gotta start. You know what I mean? Like,
Busting ass.
Yeah.
That was my
busting ass
question
and
earlier. Do you
becoming-
think like your age kind of helped you as opposed to being 18 and like
I do absolutely. But then doing the stuff like with Flatland, like, bro, I went on a limb and just did it. Do I like music? Yeah, but I'm not a fucking like aficionado or something. Like I'm not this historian. So it was really intense for me. At the end of the day, dude, I was bullshitting. I'll tell the cameras I was bullshitting on Flatland. There was a lot of
make me
times,
worry,
dude. There was a lot of times where I was like,
shit.
all right, dude, I've got to like
This is
look up shit.
1978 fucking blah blah blah.
Yeah, dude, there was stuff like that, and people would ask me like, "Do you have this?" I'm like, "I've never heard what
Sure.
you're saying." So it was definitely.
I'm sure those
a vibe.
people who buy it, they take it a lot. They're real serious about their collection,
Absolutely,
right?
yeah. I would get looked at and definitely like scoffed at and shoulder shrugged and stuff. But dude, I'm trying, so I just brushed it off like that's not gonna ruin my fucking day. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I'm trying to make money. But yeah, it was definitely intense. But that Flatland alone taught me how.
Hey,
Honestly, to bullshit. So like walk-in clients and getting new ones and stuff. It was,
you want to
Fake it
tell
till you make it.
you want to tell
at
the
the end of the
story?
day, right?
You want to tell them the story about your how you got all those vinyls, or you don't get it?
Which story? Which
This-
one?
Mhm.
The one where you fucked over that lady.
Dude, stop. No,
When you
I
told me that, dude, you're a
didn't.
piece of shit.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Sorry.
We do like cheese man over here.
Okay, we won't talk about it. It's personal.
Dude, at the end of the day, I needed to like make money, so I was going
You
to
made a
estate.
lick off of it.
I was going to estate sales.
You didn't do anything illegal.
No,
No,
nothing
I didn't do
illegal.
anything
Then you're
illegal
good.
and not
Then
It was
you're good.
more like you snooze, you lose kind of thing.
I was trying to get that out of the vintage people one time. Like, you motherfuckers know that shirt's worth a lot and you're buying it for $1.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
you
absolutely.
motherfuckers.
But I mean, like that's why, like I realized I was like, I don't know how people aren't doing this. You
Right.
literally, I would go to estate sales. I would go to other like little vintage shops, or at the end of the day, go to around the area. I was going to Amarillo like shit, like twice a month, because there'd be some random dude who died and was like, "Hey, we're having an estate sale," and he has a bunch of records. I'd go and they would do it like by. Like an auction in a sense. And dude, I bought like 1,000 records
Oh,
one time for like $50, and I was like, I'm gonna mark up all.
Damn, that
of
reminds me.
these.
There was this yard. We had to go through his house to get to the backyard. And he like legit built like literally like a little. It's probably about as big as for his fucking vinyl collection. I just remember that
shit.
he had like legit like it was dusty, so there was like some
Nasty
old
ones,
shit
isn't
on,
it?
and he was an old man. I just remember that I was gonna tell you about that a long time ago, but I don't even know why. I thought about you when I saw the room. I was like, "Fuck, dude, this
What was the first vinyl you actually bought?
these legends."
Like for me,
For
my
you,
personal
yeah.
self.
Mine was Metallica. Black
yikes.
Album.
Um,
You don't like Metallica? You like Metallica?
Does he like Metallica?
Wait.
I'm like, does he like Metallica?
Bro.
What do you
okay,
mean you don't like
You don't
Metallica?
like
Hold
Metallica.
on. I feel like you're saying
You gotta at least
words
like
in
them.
myself.
You gotta at least like them.
I
Bro.
respect
For
the
real.
fuck out of them, but I personally, it's not my choice to just throw on.
That's fucked
All right,
up.
the
Every
pod,
time-
this is over. So,
Yeah, thank you.
No,
thanks for
dude.
being
Right
here.
here. Or just have him leave.
which Metallica album?
Leave the beer here.
My favorite one is the Black Album.
No, like which one was your first
Oh,
vinyl?
the Black
That's what he
Album.
said.
Oh,
He
Black
said
Album.
it 10
Yeah.
times already.
I like
He's a-
Metallica. Okay.
30 years ago.
Yeah, it was 30 years ago. That was tight.
Damn.
Do you even have any? Like, do you? Did you
Yeah,
get any
I
of
have
those?
not much. I have like only like maybe 50 records.
I don't even like I don't listen to that shit like vinyls. But there is one vinyl which is a Metallica one. It was printed. It was Ride the Lightning printed in green that I
That's
want.
tight.
I want that one because that's like a sought after one.
Oh shit.
That's the only
yeah.
vinyl I ever wanted in my life. because it was Metallica. What?
Do you have it? Did you find it?
No, dude.
No,
It's
you
like
still don't
there's
have it?
like 50 copies ever
Oh,
made, and they
fuck.
were in '84. So who knows?
Rare shit.
Where the fuck it's at?
I'm not okay with what you. No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, this motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
What was the first
well,
one?
what's dude? I really can't remember. I think it was like a slew of a bunch of like weird pop punk shit. Like I had some like Blink, Knuckle Puck, some. I mean, just some weird shit. Honestly, I like newer because I bought new pressed. I wasn't like a vinyl head that went and like, oh, I've got to find my favorite old album. Where's my Fleetwood? Like, no, I wanted like my more modern shit brand new and to have. But what sucks is I had 150 records and I put them in the bins to sell Flatland. Like I just bet on it, right? Just like fuck it. And then I lost some of those. So like when I was selling my own like personal records, like I had like a limited press of this like little emo band called Modern Baseball. And it was
You know them?
Mm-hmm.
it was a limited press on their like newest album that they never even got to tour because they broke up. But it was called Holy Ghost, and it was like yellow vinyl print. They had two. I'm pretty sure they had two songs. There was like if you listen to the record and it's done, out in the middle of nowhere, boom. And I can't even find it on like a recording, maybe on YouTube or something. But there was like a hidden track that no one knows about that you can't find on like any kind of like digital copy or whatever. And my fucking dumbass sold it, dude. And I'm just like sitting there, even to this day, even talking about, you fucking idiot. Oh my god, damn!
What are they called?
Modern Baseball.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
they
That's
were
a cool
sick.
name.
They're a Philly band, dude. They're a lot of fun.
Do you like them? Do you listen to them?
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I mean they're little sad boys. At the end of the day, and that's what their music was. So at the time,
What year was that?
Puro fucking 2000.
Can I have one of those Modelos, please?
Dude, duh. You want
I was over here debating which one I wanted.
Right on the Modelo.
I don't think
Oh, that's too bad.
I don't think I've
I thought there was more slide there.
No.
Another one? Or are you good?
I'm okay right now.
I
Okay.
don't think I've
Either.
ever had a Modelo TB8.
Are you serious?
Fuck it. Give
I gotta
me
get
one,
outta
bro.
here.
I'm gonna have a
You love
Modelo
it.
then.
No,
I'll drink a Modelo with you.
You'll drink a Modelo?
Yeah.
I feel like a
I'll
wet,
do it for the show.
I feel like a wetback.
Good.
But if I don't
They're
like
really
it, guess what you're
good.
gonna do? You're gonna drink
Hey,
it.
to the beat.
Made with- made with Mex-
full
made with
I like
Mexican
it.
piss.
Cheers.
You guys are gonna hear all of that right there.
Oh, that tastes like shit, but I'll drink it.
Are you serious? That's so fucking good.
No, I actually like it
No, it's
actually,
okay. It's
and that's
better-
all I drink
it's
is Bud
better
Light
than
Keystone.
Dose.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and this is actually I like this actually.
It's better
Dude,
than
I'm a-
Dose.
Tecate and Modelo all the way.
Wow.
And I like trying craft beer and
See-
shit, but
See, here's a little mental thing that I associate this beer with somebody in my family who like a certain something up their nose. So like that was like he would always do that and then drink these, and I'm like, I'll just stay away from these beers.
Yeah.
As a child, I would see that, and I was like,
Oh.
I don't want to, whatever.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I was like,
yeah.
I'll stay away from these beers.
Right.
But
know what
I
you
was
mean.
wrong. They were good. So thanks.
Cheers to
Modelo.
that.
Cheers to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to Metallica.
Cheers to Metallica.
All the way. Hey, did you listen to that? Was it 50-year anniversary thing where they had a bunch of artists cover their songs?
Mhm.
It was pretty tight.
Flatbush Zombies did one.
They
Hey,
did?
Flatbush Zombies.
Hey, Flatbush.
Unforgiven. They
Fucking
did that.
shout
You
out.
can't listen to it because
They did the Unforgiven song, which actually was really good.
I know you're so hurt about it.
Dude, they were. I wish I lived in a big city because they toured. They were doing little shows for $20.
Flatbush?
No, Metallica.
Metallica.
Prior to
Did
this
you go to their
weekend.
show? Was it 2 years ago?
I didn't.
Dude, it was tight. I had to go.
I wish I did.
Yeah, it was a really good show. I was in the fucking nosebleeds.
Is that
but
somebody's
it was
car
great.
Yeah, hold
alarm?
on. Let me hear. Was it yours?
No.
I think it was.
Was it the storm?
I think it was, dude. Oh, see, it's not mine.
No,
Which is worse because now I was going to be
you
able to
just
hear
hear
it.
it.
Fuckers. Dude, our boy Matt Sanchez made me go watch that movie they put out.
Through the Never?
Yeah,
I didn't get to watch it. Was it good?
I was blitzed and I fell
I like
asleep.
Of course you did.
I like it, but
Well,
I heard a lot of people didn't like it.
Well, because he told me, even he thought, he was like, oh, I watched one preview and there was like an interview type of thing, but that was only in the first like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the entire movie is just a live concert with like
It's
an
basically,
orchestrated band.
Who's
the fucking
Can you
best
look up
part
through
of
the
it.
Never, please?
Bro, that
Let's
was.
just put on Metallica. We'll just jam for a second.
It,
Jam was a-
it was, I mean, I'll nerd out real quick. I think it was about this guy like trying to get Cliff's soul from these people back to the show. Like that's basically what it was about. Damn, that kid right there, he was trying to get Cliff's soul.
Okay, yeah.
It was stolen, and he was trying to get Cliff's soul.
shit!
but it
I'm
was-
not even talking about that, dog.
No?
That looks awesome.
What are you talking about?
They had a live concert.
Oh,
with like a
the
full-on-
S&M one?
No, what S&M?
S&M too. San Francisco.
Yes,
See, I went
that's
to that
exactly what
I
it
went to
was.
that one. I wouldn't watch that one, so
Damn it.
Yeah.
See, I watched it and I thought it was more of a documentary, and I was like, dude, I'll watch a documentary about Metallica.
You're like, why is it?
Well,
I don't want to
playing
listen
music?
to him, but I'll watch a documentary. And then next thing you know, dude, it was a fucking 2-hour long movie of just live Metallica
They were,
with an
dude,
orchestra
Dude, that's
band.
fucking it.
Golden State, the Warriors, their new stadium, they opened up, like that was their first people to play at that stadium,
No shit.
and they recorded it. That's what that was. Yeah, man. Google's
Shout out
turn-
Google. Turning
Google knows
23.
more about everybody than Google made 181 billion.
Is that what it says?
Yeah,
Good
it's
for
the
them.
revenue. If you had $1 billion, what would you do with it?
A billion?
Yeah.
$1 billion?
What's one thing
Dude.
you would buy with $1 billion?
I don't know. I'd probably die.
My
Get a
immediate
heart
family
attack.
and friends, dude, all their fucking
Everybody's
bills are
good,
paid
dog.
for, and I'm still fucking stacked. That's the first thing I'm doing, honestly.
I'd buy an island and build me a nice home on it
An
and
island?
stay there.
I'm not gonna lie, I would kind of relatively,
I would stay around this.
I would actually like
But I'm
buy a
still, like-
comfortable home, honestly, like around this area just to be close around family. And then my ass is just traveling. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I've always wanted to visit like Ireland or something. And then that's really it. And then I'd come back and just fucking piss it away with like, I don't know,
Billion. I don't think you could piss away $1 billion.
not really piss it away
know,
like in the fact of
I seen like some math of what you would have to spend a day to get rid of $1 billion. It was crazy. Like
no shit. I
there's no
wanna
way
know
you could
that.
even like spend that much.
Give it a goog.
Give it a goog.
What am I Googling?
If you made
How long?
How long would it take you to blow through $1 million or $1 billion?
Well, it was something like Jeff Bezos, I think. Though he like, just look up how long would it take you to spend $1 billion?
dude, Jeff Bezos, I swear that motherfucker could like
20. Look,
give every person in the
Mira,
world.
if you
look,
spend 1,000 a
Each
day,
day.
it would take 2,740 years.
Suck me. What? That's a lot.
Oh, that's right. No, that's what it was like. If you spend 1,000 a day since Jesus was born, you would still have money left over. Something like that. Like it was weird. Like
damn.
when you compare $1 million to $1 billion, it's like
Dude, that's a whole nother
Unfathomable.
thing.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
It's a whole nother
like
monster.
they said like a grain of rice, you could fit 1 million on a table. But if you did 1 billion grains of rice, it'd be like a football field. That's what it's like. The difference between 1 million and 1 billion. Like it's not even like people shouldn't even be billionaires. But I would love to be a billionaire one day. So let me
Dude,
take
shout
that.
out. Yeah. I would love to be a billionaire.
That'd be
One-
wild.
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I would hook up my homies, I would hook up my friends, and then
Friends,
my
family, houses. I'd
Like
build a
done.
compound.
Everything's due.
or a town.
Like a
Alvarado
small
town.
little
Oh, there's
town.
already Alvarado, but
Yeah. I would just be traveling and have my own little setup when I go, but like everyone else is set too. It's like, oh, thank God I got $1 billion.
Yeah, I'm
Now none of us have to worry. We just ended up beating the system. But then it's up to y'all. Like if y'all want to fuck around and ruin y'all's lives, that's on
I'd
you.
be like
I'm not
Mr.
giving you
Deeds.
any more,
Be like
Brandon.
Mr. Deeds and buy everybody a Corvette. You remember that movie, Mr. Deeds?
Oh yeah, for sure.
just get
Very,
it.
very sneaky,
Fuck
sir. I love that movie.
If you could go to like Mars, would you go?
Fuck no.
No.
No, if you come back though.
Is how many years? does
If
it
I
take
could
to get
come
over
back,
there?
yeah.
Let's say it's
is
like
there-
it's so advanced you can go there in a year and come back in a year.
No,
just
No.
just waste a
I
year.
wouldn't do it.
I really would.
Am I going to sleep? Like,
I
are they
don't know.
what is it, cryo?
I don't know. It's
I got to be alive in the space. No, I'm claustrophobic, dude. I can't
I'm
fucking
fucking-
do that, dude.
I am too.
I couldn't
dog.
be in the ship. I mean, space alone scares me. Space scares me more than anything because I feel like when I watch those movies, you know, like Gravity or something,
Ooh, that movie's.
like when you look at just nothing but just this black, empty mass That makes me more uncomfortable if you shove my ass in a play chest. I'm like,
is that worse than like being out in sea to you?
no, fuck the sea. I
Fuck
don't
the
like the
ocean.
ocean. I like rivers. I like lakes, but I look at the ocean and vomit. I'm not an ocean guy. Don't expect me. I went to LA and thought, it's okay. Went to all the
Water,
beaches.
salty
Not
water.
not a fan of the beaches.
No.
I haven't been to a beach in a while, so I don't even remember really.
Nah, you don't
if I
need
like
to go. It's fine. We're land animals.
You're
You don't
right.
need to go out there.
I'm a desert man. I'm gonna fuck
Dude,
with
there you go.
I'm gonna fuck with that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather go in the woods or something.
Yeah, go to the woods, mountains.
Hell yeah.
Do
No
Where's the most like
service.
woodsy place you've been?
Bro, my fiance is actually from Wisconsin, dude.
Oh shit, that's
You go
another
up there, in
monster.
the
Pretty up
winter. Yeah, it was beautiful. You go up there like 5:00, dude. It's pitch black. But then when you're like cruising through the back roads and stuff, there's just forest, and it's just pitch dark.
Is it kind of spooky?
It is. It's really scary, but it's really pretty. Just like fuck, this is beautiful, and I might die. You know,
How'd you meet her?
dude. I met her. It was about it's a long story, but I met her back in 2006.
Nah, say the whole story,
No,
dog.
might as well,
Say
bro.
the
No,
whole
that's-
story.
In
that's-
2006?
Oh, is that one of the things I
2016.
can't say?
No, chill out, dude. That's a long story. But anyways, my brother was in the Navy, and I'd go up to Chicago a lot. He was there for about 5 years, and then I just travel. And then one day we were like, well, fuck it, let's go to Milwaukee. And so we were in Milwaukee, me and my brother, my buddy Ray, we were at the Harley Davidson Museum. And so we posted a photo on Instagram. She liked it, slid in the DMs, and it's literally how it went.
Damn,
So,
nice.
yeah, it was tight. And then we dated. We had a long distance relationship for about a year, and then she moved to Texas. She loves it. She likes the heat. You know,
I was
like the
fucking cold as shit up there.
Dude,
huh?
I love the cold, bro. It can get like negative 15 degrees over there. I was driving up there.
That's too cold.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm not
fucking
doing that.
cold. It's
Do they
freezing.
even have a summer?
They do for about 2 months. Their summer's literally 2 months, you know, but it's beautiful. It's 85 degrees, 90 degrees. During the winter, I went up there for New Year's Eve, and I was in Ohio. No, I was in.
I thought I saw light.
Yeah,
My car's gonna go off. How embarrassing.
I was in.
dog's gonna be- oh, my
when there's
dog's
storms
inside.
or what? You hope your dog's inside?
Yeah.
You wanna go
Uh-oh.
check?
No, and he's all right if he's out
What
there.
kind of dog do you have?
My ceiling.
Can you look at my Instagram? Is it Cherokee? Maybe he's on there. I don't know. He's a little shit.
How much does he weigh?
Good talk.
Less than 10
Shout out
pounds.
to Kinos. I see you.
You don't have a picture.
Oh, I don't have a picture of him.
He's a little guy. He's
Yeah.
aggressive.
He's a fucker.
He acts brand new every day.
That's your dog.
Yep.
Yeah. Shout out to.
That's a sick dog.
I've always called you Chrome Arrow. For some reason, I've always called you. I don't even know where that fucking name came from.
Honestly, I guess the username, because I've had Chrome Arrow since I've had an Instagram.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to this fucking storm. I thought it was gonna cool this garage off.
You feel it? There's a little breeze.
That's a baby
Feel it.
breeze.
Feels good.
Baby breeze.
What do you have? What do you guys have? Like, how long do you think you'll stay at this place?
So we signed the lease for 2 years. So it was August? August we signed the lease.
Of this
Yeah,
year?
Of last
Oh,
year.
last year.
Yeah, last year. So we got another year. If they throw us an offer of like, hey, your rent will stay the same, we'll stay there. I see us being
Oh,
there for
yeah.
years.
Like if the rent doesn't change,
Like, that's tight.
I'm fucking in until we're just like, you know what I mean, like wiping with $1
Right.
bills. Like, oh, we have too much money. We might as well move somewhere bigger. No, yeah, we're.
But yeah,
good.
the like end goal is definitely getting a bigger shop, you know, start branding it out and stuff like that.
yeah.
Any more employees? Is that ever like?
Yeah, we could. See, like the end goal for you being a barber is like Jay. You know, he's got his school,
Oh, I
he's
see what
got
you're saying.
multiple
Yeah, yeah.
shops going, and he doesn't have to work. You know, he has to teach, but he doesn't have to like consistently cut hair all the time. But when he does, you know, it's expensive as fuck. That's the point where I want to reach.
Yeah.
Because like, say you just break it down into, you open a shop, you have 12 barbers working for you, paying you $165 a week. You math that up, you don't have to work. You know, you just have to have money for utilities, money for the barber supplies, and the rest of that shit you're keeping. You know what I mean? That's end goal for.
So let me ask you this: I know you're a little young in the game, but if you were to expand, and hire more people, what would be like some key shit you're looking for in people other than skills? Other than the skill,
bro, you could honestly not cut good hair and not. You just have to be a good person. The way that I saw Christian, bro, we've only known each other for 2.5 years, but this is like my brother. Like I could hang out with this dude for fucking 10 hours a day. I see him more than I see my lady. You know,
that's what I was about to say.
You have to find people that you want to hang out with. You know, if you're dope, you know, you got good morals, you know, you got responsibility. Like you can handle yourself. That's what I look for in people. I'm not about having somebody who's like just so egotistical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how we are. I'm pretty humble with my stuff. People are always like, why don't you post more shit? Why don't you do this? Why don't you go do barber battles? Like, we don't need to do that. Like, I feel like I don't have to show anything to anybody. You know what I mean? I feel like the best way to be a barber and the way to grow yourself is to have good customer service and just provide, you know, just a comfortable environment for your people. For sure. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get you in and out. I don't just want to like, hey, bro, give me your fucking money. Get the hell out. Like, no, I want to get you a good haircut that's going to last you 2 weeks and you're going to come back, you know?
Is that how long it takes? 2 weeks?
Yeah, about
2 weeks.
Yeah. People, you know, they say all the time, they're like, bro, if I could, I'd come every week, but you're fucking expensive. So that's just how it is. Like, bro, you should. And they ask us, what's always the question? Hey, bro, when should I come back?
Oh, yeah, almost every time.
So
when should I come back?
What do you base your price off of? Like,
So my price is based off of just like the amount of years I put into doing it. You know what I mean? I started off doing $15 haircuts, you know, and that was in 16. You know, I felt like that was pretty reasonable. And then 17 came, I started doing 20. And then 18, I started doing 25. And then the pandemic hit, and then I started doing 30, you know.
But like different styles don't cost no different.
Different styles. I mean, yeah, you could like charge, say, if they want to do a beard trim and a haircut, that's obviously going to be more. It's a double service, especially with how y'all's are too. Y'all's are expensive.
I was going to ask you that too. How do you
like
base your prices?
$200, $300.
Is there like a market price that you go off of?
So our men's cuts, they start at 50, and the level
50 or 15?
50. And my prices are 70. So my men's cuts are 70, and we cap out at 80.
Yeah.
But we base our pricing off of our education, only because like when you get employed with us, you have anywhere from like 4 to 9 months of education. So that's kind of how you get that $50 price range. And then
stop being good.
And then just like, you know, like through time or whatever, you gain your clientele, you start doing more advanced things. You get more advanced education. So it's essentially like your pricing is for the education you've gone and gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just kind of like the backing behind it.
How much does Homeboy charge? What's his name?
Jay?
Yeah.
100 a cut.
Mm-hmm.
And people go.
And it's not even that though. Bad. It's like getting him though, right? Is that the problem? Like,
well, at the end of the day, he probably has like his regular clientele that he's kind of always had, and it was worth it. Like they've been there for fucking 20 years or whatever, how long it's been. I mean, that's how
it's really coming down right now.
I know.
But that's the thing too. It's just like you build a relationship with these people, you know. So it's just like when you have like those price increases, it's usually not that big of a deal because they're just kind of like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially if they're just so dedicated to you.
For sure. Yeah. It's just so interesting depending on like your personality and shit. But like, dude, when I started, I had no idea that all of those, man, I used to be that, I'm not going to lie, like an ignorant little fucker. Like right out of high school, I'm never going to talk to y'all again. Like, I'm going to do my own life and like all that stupid shit. And the next thing you know, all these cool acquaintances starting coming back. Like, bro, I did go to fucking junior high with you, or like, wow, we did play Little League Baseball. And like all those weird acquaintances like start flowing in. And it's some weird like, damn, those people, but then mixed with like random strangers that I met at fucking Blue Light at a concert. It's like, well, they might not be the closest homies in my life, but dude, they pay. And you're like, why? you don't know me. And, so that's why I've got to I must be doing something right. If a stranger's willing to do more than my brother
But
or
that
my cousin
also-
or something like that. And no offense to my family, they take care of me. I'm taken care of. I'm loved. But there's
Hold
some
on,
random
I'll be right
people.
back. I actually got to make sure my dog is inside real quick.
Okay.
No, you're good.
But I feel like that also, like that dedication comes with like customer service and
Right.
shit like that. Because it's
Yeah.
like when I teach, I always like tell like our girls like, I'm not the best in Lubbock. Like, there is no way. I know
Right.
I'm good at what I do, but there's no way that I'm the best or the only colorist or
Right,
the only good barber or whatever. But for some reason, your people choose you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's
At the
just
end of the day.
for whatever reason, like they trust
Right.
me and they want to pay me 70, 75, 300 for their color, so I make it worth their while.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
not going to rush. I'm going to take the
Right.
extra 15. I'm going to take the extra step because they're my bread and butter.
Right.
They're the reason I have what I have, so why not?
They pay your bills.
Yeah, and
That's
so
how
I
you
always
make
just
it
try
look
and
at it.
like ingrain that when they're like little sponges when they're so new because I'm like, guys, anything you want, it's your clients are buying it for you.
Right.
Your client's gonna buy
You
you the
have to sell
cars, the
yourself.
tattoos, the
Yeah.
pretty
For
much.
sure.
yeah,
And then it's funny, he told me that too, and I started learning that there's going to be some people who love to throw, no matter what, they might throw you a $20 bill for a tip almost every single time. But then you have these weird customers I've noticed that not once have they tipped. It's a fucking $25 bill every time and they hand me $25. But next thing you know, I have a birthday and they
Ball
bought me
out.
fucking boots that are worth $500 that custom made because they measure my
Yes.
foot. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. It's just
that was a
it's
whole new
crazy.
world to me.
Yeah, it's crazy because to me, I'm like, I'm just your hair girl. I see you every 4 weeks or I
Right.
see you every 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just your silly hair girl you see for an hour, whatever.
For sure.
But it's like when we do have these big events, or it's like if I'm moving into a new apartment,
Uh-huh.
here's a $150 tip.
Here,
Get whatever
yeah,
you
go
need
for
for your
it.
apartment.
Yeah.
Or hey, your birthday's coming up. Here's this wine bottle.
Right.
Here's this skincare. It's just I'm like,
Yeah.
you thought about me?
Right,
Like
yeah.
I only see you every now and then, dude.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Little trucker hats, little this, little that. Hey, I
Yeah.
thought about you. I bought this vintage shirt. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But it's awesome. It's just, but at the end of the day, it comes around to be unlicensed therapist.
Yeah, and
right?
that's how much you matter to them.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm sure y'all have the dads or the single fathers or the people who are just super busy, and we have the single mothers or the working mothers, and this is their only time to
Kind of
decompress or
Yeah.
even just to
Absolutely.
sometimes people just want conversation,
Right.
that
And that's
they
what I
just
tell
don't
everybody
even.
too. Is just we're your cheapest therapist. You're gonna.
Oh,
get,
yeah.
Dude, because at the end of the day, I don't know, I've tried therapy. Nothing,
Yeah.
I'm not knocking it, but it wasn't for me. But at the end of the day, all I felt is that I was talking out my own issues and then they were just guiding my own thoughts.
Mhm.
And then when I'm there, I'm just going to do it nonchalantly and be able to say, fuck, you know what I mean, to them at the end of and then they just start talking about it you're right, bro. You're right. I should be, you know what I mean? And then you're like, well, that's what it is. They
Yeah.
either want to talk about their whole lives to you or they just want a good laugh. And then with that goon beside me, dude, that's all it is all day. Now, every
Bro,
now and then
hey.
we might go far, but dude, we have a good time.
We make people laugh so hard that I accidentally cut someone's eyebrow off.
Oh, yeah.
No, it wasn't my fault. It was his fault.
It was my fault, but the
But
customer's
my
fault.
customer.
He laughed
just-
so hard, he went forward and went, ah!
I was doing his little edge up right here around the corner. And I was like, nah, he's not gonna move. Fuck it. And then this motherfucker over here makes him laugh, and he just goes, just took off the eyebrow. I felt so bad, and it was a day before his birthday too.
That shit was
It
funny.
was hilarious. I said, "What'd you do?"
What'd you do? I was like, it'll grow back, dog. It's
You're
fine.
like combing it out. You're like, oh
I
fuck, this
know.
ain't coming back.
That's the weirdest part is once you start getting into rhythm, people forget to stay still. And they're laughing, and I'm because you be cutting, you're like, you have to jerk back
Get
your
that
clippers.
reflex.
You're like, motherfucker, stop laughing, dude. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah,
That's the funniest.
that low fade's about to be a fucking
That's a high
military cut, son.
Hell yeah, laptop today.
I'll be
What you
down.
snacking on? You guys?
Hey, was your dog?
I had a little bit.
Yeah.
I grabbed some.
Was your dog outside?
No, he was inside.
Oh,
Thank
thank
God.
God.
I had to piss too, though.
No, my dog's good. He's an inside dog. The motherfucker's never outside.
Does he get nervous? Do your nervous barker voice.
Oh man,
Is he coming back?
Oh, it's raining. My dad's always here when it's raining. I don't know why, but he's like like what Hank the cow.
That's what I was just about to say. Hank the cow dog.
Oh god, he's like a big dummy, but he just locks love. He's goofy. I gotta. His name. Shout out Barker. That's my boy. His mom was an Alaskan Husky, and his dad was an American Pit. He's a fucking gorgeous dog.
Nice.
On my Instagram, you'll see some pretty pictures of him. Honestly, he's a cutie.
Dude, that
Young Jamie, please pull it up.
leather belt that Tanner made.
Dude,
What's your
yeah.
Instagram?
It's right there. You can see it.
So
right
it's Romero. So it's that second one on the stories. There she is.
there. Christian Alexander Romero.
There's that boy. God damn, he's cute. So shout out my boy Tanner Garcia. Check him out. He makes
Can you go to
custom
that?
belts.
Oh, I've seen that. I actually seen that.
Those are
Can you go to his?
Dude, look at that
Yes,
kind of
I'm looking at the
like
dog.
He makes like. Does he make
Tanner,
belts?
I need a collar.
Dude, he
like
makes
that.
belts.
Dude, is that a
Shit.
pistol holder?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Dude,
Dude, he's a nasty.
I need
nasty
one of
man.
those.
Oh, that one's sick.
I think there was a little freeze in the. Wow. That actually sounds
Dude,
really weird.
purses, wallets, and he's an American Bully breeder.
Oh, iPhone cases.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's about to make me a nasty case because I am horrible. I'll lose my keys, I lose my wallet, and my favorite thing is like they'll stick on because I don't even carry cash. Like my cash, I store away so I don't even see it. Like I do just like these little sticky wallets that you put on the back of phones. But he's gonna make me a leathered out version.
Awesome, Bert Kreischer and Joe Rogan. Sorry,
Sick,
I'll like it for you.
dude.
how can we? I'm gonna have to save that one for when we go out of town.
Okay.
Dude, hey, if we ever get an opportunity to come back, I'm bringing you a cigar,
You're not coming back.
and I'm gonna.
Yeah, fuck
You
him.
don't like Metallica.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys can come back anytime you want, man.
No, whatever. No. Motherfucker.
Why don't you do this like on a Thursday or Friday next time?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we get
Oh
vague.
yeah. So we can get fucking weird.
Drink whiskey.
Oh yeah. I'll bring you a my favorite, my all time favorite. It's the brand is Alec Bradley, Black Market. That's my favorite cigar of all time. And if you have it with like a double rye or like a Kentucky bourbon like Buffalo Trace.
I do love some
my
Buffalo Trace.
God, dude.
Bro, I honestly hate whiskey. It smells like nail polish to me.
What do you like to drink?
Tequila, silver tequila.
If we drink tequila on this, it's gonna be
I'm gonna throw
fucking
this
bombs
motherfucker
away.
through this table.
We're gonna be all fighting each other.
I know. Stone Cold Stunner on the table. We'll practice some wrestling moves.
I can't like whiskey and a cigar. Flavor wise, sounds good in my mouth, but tequila in a cigar does not at
No,
all.
that sounds
That
fucking
doesn't sound
gross.
doesn't ring in my
I'll
mouth.
drink
at all.
Dude, the best.
beer.
Yeah, okay.
And a cigar.
Bro, the best thing is wine and weed. I like to like compare taste and shit.
Is that true? You like that?
I don't like wine.
Oh god,
Dude, you get a nice red wine with some like
I've never
Some
had good
icky?
wine.
You're so lame.
you've never had good wine.
Do you like? Have you tried sweet or you dry wine or
All the sweet wines I've had were like Moscatos,
Right.
and I didn't like them.
you don't like?
Dude,
Moscato?
sweet wines disgust
I'm
me
not
and
a
they give
kid.
me heartburn on the first glass.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not a wino. My
I
lady's
want to
family's all
though because
winos,
it
but
seems like
I'm not like a big fan of it, but
I don't like.
you get
wine.
drunk really fast.
I was thinking about when we were in Denver. I want to
Champagne,
drink
yeah.
some fucking wine.
Dude, my favorite
Oh.
one's Papillon and it fucking has it. Like it literally is this fat, big ass bottle and it literally looks like knuckle tats that say Papillon on it. That one
Have a
is
What do yours say?
that one. So this is my I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it says Cookie. That's my nickname in my family.
I'm
Man.
very tempted to get hand. I'm actually getting a tattoo tomorrow, but I have been very tempted to get hand tattoos.
Do it.
Dude, just knuckles. Don't get the hands.
That's
I don't
literally
like
what I
hand
want
tattoos.
on my
Well,
knuckles.
the knuckles.
No, I mean,
No,
The barbed
once I
wire.
get
Oh, the
the
barbed
knuckles,
wire?
Yeah,
it's
I
bombs
just need
away.
a filler
It's
because I have
bombs
this.
away.
No, see, I'm
yeah.
gonna.
I just got it this year.
Nice.
It was pretty gnarly.
if I do anything, it's in, and I'm like,
You go balls off.
and then if I do the hands, I'm doing the neck.
Do it. When
Are
I
you
got-
covered up from like everything?
Pretty much from my fingers to my chest plate to my fingers, like all that's covered. We're actually about to finish my chest pretty soon, and then after that, we're gonna do my back piece. Yeah, me and my brother are gonna do a whole matching back piece. It's just gonna be mirrored.
Jen's got the knee
Sick.
tattoo, and then my mom has like a leg sleeve. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna start.
Your
working on-
mom has a full leg sleeve.
Dude, she's got some cool tattoos.
Dude, mama
go
goes
to can you
hard.
go to Melissa's please? You can see some of hers. I'm actually going to Melissa tomorrow and get the leg tattoo. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I just told her do whatever.
Oh yeah, she's got some.
That one right there in the middle, that's my mom, I think.
This one?
Yeah. I think that's my. No, that's not actually. She has something similar to that. Keep going.
That's a sick eagle. Whose page is this?
This is Melissa. She's at EDOC. That girl with the roses on their eyes. That's my mom.
Oh shit, that's beautiful.
Yeah, she's got she just got shit like that.
That's cool.
I love that. It's subtle.
Leanna Moreno. Oh, never mind. I gotta bleep that name out. Yeah, she's really good. I think after I do this leg piece, I'm gonna move to somebody else. I'm just just try somebody different.
Yeah.
I want to do the. I want to work. I want to work on the back too. I want something on my back. Do you have? Are you covered up everywhere?
I got one piece on my back. It's like the size of a head, honestly. Like it's just a big ass panther with a headdress on it. But yeah, our boy's about to start drawing it. I mean, at the end of the day, I practically have my whole body like drawn out. It's just getting with his schedule,
Dude,
getting
I got
with
something right
time.
here.
Yeah,
And it hurt, and I was scared. Like I was fuck that shit.
And, dude, I did my whole stomach, and it says mestizo over the whole thing, super gangster style. So mestizo is mixed breed.
That's what you are, huh?
Yeah, that's exactly what I am. So I got that shit on my stomach, and that was, bro, that I built some character that day. That's all I
got
can
that.
say.
And that's it. I was like, nope, no more.
No,
Fucking
That's a
sucked.
pretty tough area.
dude, the kneecap though,
That's what I've heard.
that was another fucking monster, dude. That one felt like I jumped in like a really cold pool and just
It's awful. Yes.
couldn't catch my breath.
Yes.
And then it just.
You think I'm
wrecking.
fucking
See, that's
lying?
why I don't want to do that. I'm definitely not.
Oh
doing
my
that anytime.
God.
That's a fucking
Literally,
monster, dude.
that shit humbled me.
What's the worst spot for you?
Probably my black work right here, my armpit.
See, his whole arm's black, so that's a whole nother monster.
See, that's where I
too.
heard about you from Chris, because he was
Yeah.
telling me your arm was black. I was like, oh. And then
Yeah.
then I saw you. I was like, oh shit.
It is fucking.
Can I go piss real fast?
Yeah, if you want. And this,
I don't care. I just gotta go.
let me open. Yeah, let me open the garage for you.
Okay.
Hold it in.
I can't, fool.
What made you decide to do black work? Did you have?
So back in the day, when I first started getting tattooed, I found an artist who he was hooking me up. He was giving me some pretty good deals on the tattoos. He fucked up my arm. So whenever I found Colt, we started with my handpiece, and it was just like a snowball effect from there. We just kept going, and then I just said, "Fuck it, dude. Let's just black out the arm." Because like I wanted to get it lasered, but lasering is expensive.
Expensive, and it's just so many sessions, and it doesn't always come out.
Yeah. What if it didn't fade it enough? You know?
And sometimes like you don't heal smoothly.
No,
know.
because it's just like burning it off.
Mhm.
And I thought about it, and then I just feel like I really like black work. I like the way that it looks.
Yeah.
I'm actually having to go over it again, and then I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna have like 3 sleeves. I'm gonna do another, like a bunch of like outlining and stuff, like a traditional pieces over the black.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty tight.
Nice.
Yeah, it was 15 hours to do this, and it took me like 4 years to finish it.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it was
It looks gnarly.
hell. It was hell.
I've seen like on TikTok, like I don't know how I've stumbled upon it or whatever, but I've seen like back-to-back videos on my For You page of like people setting up their like blackwork like needles, and they're
Right.
like thick as
Huge.
fuck.
Yeah, they make it like 130 mag.
Yeah, and they're just fat as fuck, and like they like just rip off like a solo cup and they fill that with ink, and it's just
Just fucking going.
yeah, and it's like they tattooed it and then they just dumped the leftover ink and just rubbed it into the skin.
There's an Instagram you can check out. I think it's called Hood, HOOD, Hood dot tattoos. I think that's what it is. He does some gnarly tattoos. Let me see if I can see it. I don't mean to pull my phone out,
No, you're good.
but he is like he's crafted black work.
That's awesome.
He can knock out a whole arm in a session.
Whew.
It's Hood 215, so HOODE 215. Right, that one right there. So he's mastered the craft of blacking people out,
That's clean. That's beautiful.
and he'll say like, arm session, 13 hours, this and that. I feel like me getting my black work has really, like how you said, it humbled me real quick. These tattoos aren't for the weary.
Yeah. I cannot.
I've been put through some pain with that one. My last session was 4.5 hours, and Christian was there while I was getting that black work, and he could see it. You know, the pain. You know, my arm started bleeding. It started rejecting the ink. You know, and dude, it's torturous. It's bad. If you want to get silly, you can look up the Brutal Black Project on YouTube. I wouldn't show it on here. But,
Oh yeah,
it's
some nasty.
It's
shit on
pretty It's you just see like parts you don't want to see, but look it up later. The Brutal Black Project. These 3 guys out of like England, Italy, and another place, but they go in and they give you a full blackout session. And it's like they're gonna do it until you can't go anymore, but it's for free.
So why'd you do the blackout? Was there tattoos under there?
Like I was telling her, yeah, I had a really bunch of bad tattoos that I didn't like, and so I just wanted to get it covered up. You know, the lasering option was just out of the question. So fuck it, 15 hours worth of work. Colt's done all of my the black work. I had another guy do it. His name is Jacob Gonzalez, and he did a badass job on it, but Colt just finished it out. My last session was 4 hours.
Shout out to Colt.
Brutal. Colt.
I'm gonna I need somebody different to do mine next.
I really think I want to check out Lance. I've got some time off from work, and so I finally want to get my other hand done since I have time to like not have it in water. Finally.
Right.
So yeah.
Lance is cool.
Lance has some
Lance
good work.
does great
He's a
work.
really badass artist.
And he's all
The one with
I've been wanting like thorns or like barbed wire how he has it just to kind of like balance this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be sick.
What does your hand say?
Dame amor. Give me love. I got that when I was 18 years old. That's stupid.
What do you got on your tummy?
Carpe Noctem.
Seize the night.
Dude, that was perfect.
Metal.
Damn, that was a lot of shit, actually. Fuck.
Spooky's
That was cool.
The story.
Can you scroll through that?
Remember, hey, it's spooky season. I ain't afraid.
Which one?
How crazy is this, right?
About it. Yeah.
Something that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Imagine how fucking painful. Did you
So
see
it's worse than like
this?
it's worse than the initial tattoos.
Yes.
Is it?
100%. 100%.
Oh,
Why?
Well,
Because they have to
earlobe?
go deep.
No,
I think these are beautiful.
You just have to saturate it.
How pretty it is.
That's cool. Shit, actually.
see, yeah, with that negative space, Colt's doing one on our buddy. His name is Goose from New Mexico, and he's blacking out his whole arm, but he's putting like negative space, so he has like a Zia on his hand.
See, that's negative space right there.
Mm.
Dude,
That first one that you liked was white ink, and I feel like me doing white ink would look shitty on me, because white ink doesn't hold well on me. It'll turn yellow.
Dude, go at that one fucking wild. That half body.
Mm-hmm.
All that fucking peeling.
Jesus.
Dude, it sucked. The
Fuck
healing process of this
tattoos,
black
dog.
work has sucked.
Yeah.
It has sucked.
I don't know why we do this to ourselves, honestly.
Brenna, my fiance, she hates it when
I'm
I
excited
go
to
to
get
bed.
a
I have to
tattoo
sleep
now.
with a towel and shit. I'm all flaking
know.
everywhere.
So we're getting tattooed together on the 10th,
Do you guys drink before you get a
I
tattoo?
believe.
No.
No.
On the 10th, I got an engagement party on the 10th. I told Colt to cancel that one.
Oh, he's still. So I'm
Hey,
just
so
taking
you're
your
getting-
spot.
you're getting-
then.
Can you go to Colt's Instagram?
Was that
and say,
today?
Hey,
No, I
Crow.
talked to him the other day.
Crow said you can
Oh,
get
because
me
he
in
literally told me, "Oh, Brandon's coming."
Yeah, I canceled that like last week.
doing a podcast with Chrome. He said that you would you'd get me in on your birthday. Tell him.
Bro, and these pictures of his tattoos don't do it
Dude,
justice
no
at all.
justice.
Colt, I'm sorry. Get a better fucking camera.
No,
We've been telling
that's
you.
actually like legitimately like
That's a thing.
for real. Yeah.
'Cause
You see it
these
in
fucking
person, and you're
tattoos,
like,
like Matt's right there, that full sleeve. This fucking goon knocked
Like-
out a sleeve in 2 sessions. 2 10-hour sessions. Knocked that out.
and it's all black.
It's all black.
All blacked out. It looks sick. It's one of my favorite sleeves he's ever done.
The little man right there is pretty cool.
Dude, yeah, that's actually
Billy the Kid.
yeah,
Is it
the kid.
That's what I was about
It's
to
like
say.
a
I stole it from my
leather-
head.
Hey, that's
colored
actually
tones.
on my boy Tanner, the one who does leather work. Shout out.
What style is that right there? Like,
So
American
this-
traditional.
Yeah, American traditional. There is.
you got some of those, don't you?
That's
Little
the
bit?
style I want on my knee or my leg. Yeah, because I'm covered in portraits and just
Right.
fucking whatever, and so my leg I want to start doing it more traditional. So I have like a panther head. Like, hold on. We can look at my kneecap over here. Shout
Wait.
out Bambi.
Wait. Oh, I was like, that's
Just my
no, you have
kneecap.
a- Oh,
Fucking
Ouch.
killed me.
dude, that's more than me for sure. So all I
It was
had-
only 2 hours,
That's pretty.
and I had to break that into 2 sessions. Do you
had to
know?
break that in 2 sessions?
Yeah. Do you know how much of a pussy I felt?
My abs
I
too,
felt like
man.
such a fucking pussy.
dude, and I understand, and it's hard because girls have way better pain tolerance, way better pain tolerances. I've seen this like 60-year-old woman just chilling on like her ribs, on
My
her
mom.
thighs.
It's my mom.
It's okay. I mean, it's it's
I don't even ask.
uncomfortable, but I'm kind of dozing.
I don't even
off.
ask my mom how they feel because she's crazy. She's not. She's giving birth.
Dude, I got my
Yeah.
knee, and that's exactly what it felt. What did I say? It's like jumping in a cold pool.
Literally,
I couldn't get comfortable.
I could not prepare. I could not breathe through it. Like I just accept that just tattoos suck and it's pain, and you just gotta just
Write in the comments if
piss
Jenny's
and vinegar, piss and
Right,
vinegar.
right in the
Someone who
comments if
doesn't-
Jen needs to talk in the mic closer every time she talks.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm talking in the mic now. But anyways, so yeah, like I just accept that like tattoos suck. So I kind of went in with like this mentality on this one. I have my elbows done. I've got hands. I've got everywhere. And she started, and I gasped, and I like
Immediately
my
said,
hands
"Fuck
started
this."
shaking because I was trying to put my earphones still
Same.
in, and I couldn't. I
Just
couldn't.
Fucking nasty. Just
Yes.
like, dude, I
Yes.
can't do it. And he's like, bro, you got to try to stay still. I'm like, I am, motherfucker.
Yes, because like my leg wanted to rise, and I remember Mammy being like, "You're fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy." So that doesn't really help either when you're a tattoo artist.
I literally,
It's like-
I did the outline on my knee and then did the color, but I only have a Zia. Like I only have the New Mexico emblem, but the instead of a circle, it's my homie who designed it. His name is Michael Martinez, but he goes by Chief. And I let him do his graffiti logo. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and tell on him. If you ever see what's on my knee around town, it was actually the mural I had in my shop, like in the Flatland Records.
Oh, yeah.
very back.
Yeah.
So there was a literal like a chief, right, with headphones on. But if you look at the inside of his face, it had a big C and then chief inside of it. But it was kind of hard to do because it was graffiti style. Bro, that motherfucker tagged like 40 places around town. He tagged flips. He tagged everywhere. And there, because one time even Simone, she was like, "Oh, I heard you got your knee done." And she looked at it and then she was like, "Where have I seen that before?" Little did she know, the very first Flippers Festival, this motherfucker tagged the whole, like the, what do you call it? Like the parking lot, and then just put a bucket on it and sat down. And so like every time you just drive up, there's a big circle that says Chief. And I was like, and she was like, "Where have I seen that before?" I was like, "You haven't." And I was like, "You see
never
that
seen that
every day when you go into work, dog." Like, yeah, that motherfucker tagged everyone.
Dude, those
So I got
fucking
on
flip
my knee.
fests used to be fun as shit.
Yeah, those were fun. Those were
I like
fun.
those. Those were good. Those were good
yeah.
times.
So are they happening this year?
I don't know. Apparently they were, but they're not anymore. But they were fun. You remember?
Because they had
those?
like the
Dude.
spring and the fall fest,
Yeah.
right?
It's
Okay.
I'm actually curious, like we all have bad times, you know what I mean? Like in our lives and stuff. But you said that you love talking about those times because they were fun,
But then I don't.
because it was
See, during those times, I had no responsibilities. I wasn't working. I didn't have this.
yeah.
I didn't have like. I didn't really have anything like honestly like live almost like live for. It was like that. Like I didn't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
No, I understand.
But that's what I mean. Like when, because I know a lot of kids. Like, I guess like kids, some kids go through that. It's just you just do whatever.
We all
you
do.
know?
Yeah.
And mine kind of lasted till I was 22, and then I like discovered this, and I was like, yeah, now I got shit to.
How old are you, Roy?
I'm 20. I'm about to be 25.
25.
25. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that's what I mean. Like those times when you were with Flatland and we were like being delinquents around flips and around wherever you were, we were. Me and Josh, we were just acting fools. We had nothing to lose.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I do miss those times sometimes, but I'm like,
Sometimes, yeah, but it was just learning experiences,
Dog.
and it's fun. It's fun to talk about them now, like in my opinion.
dog, I
because-
was drinking like a little bit of like one of those small ones of whiskey. Like one time I drank that, a bottle of wine on top of the like beer I was drinking. Like I was like, fuck it, dude. I didn't give a fuck.
Dude, there was homies coming up to the shop and randomly hanging out like with Hennessy, like out of their backpacks. You know what I mean? Like throwing down beer, and I was like, fuck we're getting hammered. Bro, fix your mic, dog. No, but I can understand that.
No, you're just gonna have to leave it like that because it's kind of loose now. Oh, you got it. No, you got it.
There, fuck it.
No, it's just gonna stick like this.
Okay.
There you
All right,
go.
cool. We'll do that.
Yeah, but that was back
Sorry,
in the day.
fucked it up.
Like now, it's like fun.
Yeah, but I
This
feel
is
like it's
fun.
okay to kind of talk about it though, because that's who we are, and they're fun
It
stories
was a
now.
little
Because you're
embarrassing.
always better, dude. I have embarrassing stories like as fuck. Like I mean, you just be a piece of shit. It's learning experiences. I mean, dude, I can even name myself like even a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I'm like, what the fuck were you thinking? It's like every 2 years I look back and I'm like, dude, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I just got lucky. I didn't like fuck up too bad. I didn't even
Yeah.
fuck up. I just got lucky.
Right? Yeah,
I just
dude.
got
I'll
fucking-
agree.
I got fucking lucky
I'll
as
agree.
fuck.
I don't know how. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's probably. I mean, because I started partying really early in life too.
Yeah, me
and so
too.
like I felt like that, like even like a house show scene, like shit like that, like house parties and stuff. Dude, I was a freshman in high school when all of my friends were like, so I had like seniors as friends and as a freshman in high school. So when they went off, I'm sitting there being like, well, I'm kind of friendless. So as a sophomore freshman, I was coming up to Lubbock. I was doing weird shit like that. And there was a lot of people, like one of my friend Roland, like he finally asked, he was like, bro, are you about to graduate? I was like, dude, fucking finally. I can't wait, to move out of here and stuff. And he goes, dude, what was your major? And I was like, bro, I'm graduating high school. And he was like, I've been partying with you for fucking 4 years. I thought you were. So it was little stuff like that, like just getting out of that. But that kind of trickled in to feel like, I don't know, like I was almost used to it, if that makes sense. But it wasn't a good thing to be used to that party atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like so early.
One of the hardest things that nobody really understands was like when we were acting idiots, like we would go to flips and not give a fuck. We would talk shit to the bartenders, talk shit to everybody. We'd go everywhere and talk shit to everybody.
Mhm.
We wouldn't fight, but we would just be like assholes.
Yeah.
Took a little bit break. Now I'm back in the scene a little bit. Now I'm like, I gotta apologize to these people. I want to do business with these people now. I'm like,
yeah.
fuck, that was it.
You're like, I was a piece of shit.
That was me. I'm sorry. Like, how do I say, like,
Mhm.
I still like to drink. I still like to get fucked up, but I'm not
Right.
that son of a bitch that I was 3-4 years ago. Because we were, oh God,
But I feel-
we were getting, dude. We were like one time. I don't even know if I should say this. Like
Go for
like
it.
one time, this fool like wrecked and was just running through like that whole area from the cops. Like I was like, dude, you gotta take me. It was just like nonstop like that. Like cops one weekend, girls one weekend, dudes one weekend. We were just running from everybody every fucking weekend. Like I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like we didn't have no jobs. We were scrounging up money to get liquor and get booze and just being fucking assholes. That's what we were. It was fun. It was. Now I'm saying it out loud. It was really fun.
Yeah.
But I can't do that no more. Come on now.
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
an adult now.
Well, it's all about like the mentality of like if you've decided in one instance that like I should probably slow down or whatever, you're not innocent anymore. Now you gotta fucking do it. You know what I mean? But look what you've done with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you didn't do anything too crazy. I mean, because we've maintained that like acquaintanceship, whatever. You know what I mean? Up until like this, and like homies. Every time I see you,
Yeah, we
you know
were
what I
just-
mean. We're cool with each
We
other.
were
You
just
know
more
what I mean?
free, I think.
Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
know. We were crazy. I've missed those times sometimes, but
Sometimes I miss it's more nostalgic because you look at it in the moment and it's always like a
Yes, man.
couple of years before we're great, right?
Yeah.
But that was a moment in time like I'll always remember because that was something that took me out of my comfort zone too. Like I started a bit. I mean, dude, I was doing piece of shit jobs like doing nothing. You know what I mean? Whether we're doing like detailing cars,
not a
or,
lot
like,
of people
doing,
know.
like,
We would go to your house and play music. We would try to play music with you, remember? You were drumming and we would go to your house like a few times.
Oh fuck!
We went to your house.
Well, I took my drum set to y'all's house.
Yeah, dude. We were
and
like trying to make something happen with the music and then just things didn't happen.
Dude, and that was actually coincidentally like fun because you were aggressive on the guitar and we
Yeah.
were like we weren't great musicians.
I had barely started playing guitar.
Dude, but
So
we
you
were
were just
fucking
And it was
drivey.
that aggressiveness, I'm telling
Yeah,
you. 'cause
oh
we
my
didn't give
God,
a
I
fuck.
fucking forgot about
'Cause we didn't give a
that.
fuck.
Yes.
We didn't give a fuck. And I wish I could bring that back out in me, but I know if I do,
Something else.
it's bombs away because I'm fucked.
will come back.
I'm
I know.
fucked. I'm fucked. There's no unleashing that thing. So
Dude,
I
I hear
won't do
you.
it. Yeah, dude, I remember. I was wondering if you remember that,
Dude, yeah.
We were just-
Oh, fuck yeah. Dude, those were tough times because I think we did it like every bit of like maybe 2 or 3 times. I would have to load all my drums up. I would go to y'all's house. And we'd go to that back room.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. That was
That was a different time, man. That was crazy.
nothing but tall boy PBRs and just fucking slamming them back, dude.
And how old were y'all when y'all were doing this?
Bro, this was just like,
was like
fucking
20
3 years ago.
Yeah, I was like
3 or
21.
4?
I was 21, so
You're
yeah, about 3, 4
You
years
were what,
ago.
24?
Yeah, so 34, yeah, 23, 24.
Dude,
Yeah.
I look back at it like my 27-year-old self, I was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I was. Compared to you, like right now, dude, you're fucking cool.
I think we all have to. I think we all have to go through that a little bit.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
everyone, and it doesn't matter
I
what
don't know about
age.
women, but dudes.
Yeah.
I think dudes gotta go through that.
Go
It's
through
like-
some weird shit. I think everyone needs.
I mean,
I mean, a little wild side, just for stories, for lessons. Like you've got to learn your lessons. You've got to be taught. I don't know, to an extent, to be like, all right, learn your lessons. You know what I mean? Like, be careful. You know what I mean? Don't get in too much trouble. But if you can get away with some shit, you'll learn a bunch of
I
lessons.
definitely got.
But it's so fucking dangerous. It's a
Yeah.
dangerous game to play growing up. I'm not gonna lie. Like
That's what
I
I'm
should
saying,
be
dude.
in jail or dead.
I'm glad we
most of
didn't.
the
We
time.
weren't in jail, or we didn't get nobody pregnant. None of that. We didn't get beat
Get
up,
my
killed.
fucking ass whooped
'Cause all
or
that was
doing this shit,
happening.
like
That all that
all
was
sorts
happening.
of shit.
That was fun.
Because
I
it
had
was
a baby at 20, so
yeah, he had to grow
I got
up.
a 10-year-old boy right now.
For real?
Yeah, he's my world.
Shout out B.
shit.
Yeah, shout out Bryce.
That's what I mean when
That's
I say
my
I got
dude.
lucky. I never had
Yeah.
any kids or any of that, man. Because
Yeah.
God knows there was this.
Imagine a little Roy running around or something. Dang.
I don't think this would be happening if I had a fucking kid, man.
Dude, I know.
Fuck. What a time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, kids.
I never told you that when we tried to play a little bit of music. Me and Josh are trying to get back to in that music. I've still been playing guitar,
Yeah,
but that aggressiveness is gone.
dude. What's funny is it same here. So like, I haven't played drums in almost 2 years. It's been all guitar, like every single day. I'm not kidding you. I play at least 1 to 2 hours every single day for 2 years. Now, like during quarantine and stuff, I was playing 4 hours every single day. First thing I did, I would drink coffee, go in the backyard and play guitar, do my day, like run. Play with my dog. Like, what the fuck are we doing? We're in quarantine. And then I keep playing. I was playing 4 or 5 hours every day. So I like taught myself, like, I'm not fucking great. Not
Right.
near good. You know what I
can't
mean?
touch a
But
guitar. I suck.
it's true.
It's a fun thing to play.
Dude, it's so fun. But mine's only like an acoustic. But I don't know, putting like as I'm slowly, like I feel like I'm maturing. You know what I mean? Getting into songwriting, playing and stuff like that. Like acoustic, like very mellow shit.
You got a bug right on your head.
Get
I'm
it?
like,
fool?
don't flick it this way. I will die. Okay.
I think one of the best things that has come from me being mature is one of the best things that's come from me being more mature is like using my time more efficiently.
Mm.
I don't waste time anymore. I can't waste time
Yeah.
anymore. Like, I don't have time for that shit. I'm only getting older, and I don't want to be.
What's
stuck.
wasting time?
Do you wake up earlier?
Oh, I work. I go.
What do you do for work?
I landscape.
Oh, you're a
so-
landscaper.
So my days
That's good.
it's kind of productive. So like when I get home, I'm like, all right, you got to edit these. This comes first, obviously. So I got to do this. And then I do try to get an hour of guitar playing a day,
Yeah.
and not all at once, because I don't have the attention span. Sometimes I'm like 30 minutes, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there.
Yeah.
But I'll be in bed and I'll get on Netflix or YouTube. I'm like, wait, I got to play guitar before I go to bed.
Yeah.
And then I
Same.
play and then I go to bed. But wasting time is like watching YouTube or Netflix, because
Right.
that's the only time I get to do anything. Like
Yeah.
that to me is wasting time in my book.
Yeah.
I got to be productive. So that's why I'm like, now as an adult, I'm like, even now, like what I mean, like if I'm gonna go jam with someone, I'm like, let's fucking play, dude. Like,
Right.
let's quit around, fuck around. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I guess that just comes with age. I'm sounding like an adult here. Still have fun,
Man,
kids.
chill out.
Still have fun, kids.
I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Dude, I feel like we're all gonna be kids at heart, honestly, for a long
I hope I
time.
never
I'm
lose
never
that.
gonna grow up.
I hope I never lose
I
that.
feel
If
like I
I do,
won't.
then
Like judging off of like the little I know of like his dad and met him and hung out with him, and then judging off of my dad, like dude, they were fucking in their 50s and still joking hard, and I'm like, yeah,
Right, no way
we're
we're
literally
grown up.
like the epitome of our dads, like
Yeah.
incarnate. So I'm like, oh no,
No way. It's not going
I'm gonna
away.
be a child until fucking 85 if I live that long. You know what I mean? being in my deathbed on a ventilator and still just fucking lifting up the finger, all like.
That's weird because I don't think I ever got that feeling from my parents, but my dad or my stepdad.
Yeah.
I really never did. I think they're just almost too serious.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Yeah.
I never could vibe with it. Like I fuck with them both, but I'm just like, dude, I can't.
Shoot, my dad's my
I
best
can't.
friend.
You know what I mean? I like both of my parents. I'm just like, I don't get that kid vibe from them. I'm like, you're not really a kid. I think it kind of got away from them.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, if you're listening. So I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me. I'm not gonna let it happen to me.
Yeah, you can't.
I think it's just a
It's
mental thing.
non-negotiable, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I will maintain to have laughter and like not be serious at all. Like especially like trying to do whether it's business, you know what I mean, or being proper and stuff like that. Like but I'll
Can I have
always
one
find a
down,
way.
please?
Yeah, absolutely. You want another one?
I'm okay right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also another hard thing is like, balancing that fun and that professionalism because you got to be professional.
Oh, always.
And I don't just
Always.
like mean like because I want to do business with a lot of different people. You got to be, But you saw me watching the Joey Diaz video. Like I'm
Yeah.
always laughing. I'm always farting around Jen. I like farting.
For
I
sure.
like fart jokes. It's always funny.
There's the
To
little
burp,
things.
it just burp and fucking
Burps and
fart.
farts.
Those will always be funny.
Classic.
I don't know. Those
will
will always be classics. Like I don't know. I just love it.
Dude, love it.
I love comedy. I love all that shit. man. It
Absolutely.
just gets-
Now, would you ever fuck around and do like some stand up? Have you thought about it?
It's kind of a little. So I fuck with these guys at. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Culture Lounge, but they have this place on 34th. It's kind of like they have their own place too, and then they do open mics on Thursdays. And I've
Debating on doing it.
slowly, like just been like, I'm gonna go. And,
All right.
but those guys fuck with me, so I could probably go over there and act like they would be not funny, but they probably think I'm funny.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dude, I think if you really wanted to, I would fucking make a pact with you. If you give me like a couple of months just to try to like fuck around with like a 3 to 5 minute little bit, dude, I'll sign up with you if you do it.
There's two things with that. Number one, I've tried to do that with somebody else and he bitched out. You know who you are. And number two, I could do it because I have a friend who's funny as shit. I just tell stories about him. So whenever you're ready, let me know.
Dude,
Whenever you're ready.
fuck it. I got some dark shit too. I think I could do it. I think I
guys
could
are
write a
heard-
little
you
bit.
guys are heard it
You
here.
heard it right now.
You'd be good. You're funny enough.
Cookie Romero.
Bro, you wouldn't even
Unlucky.
just set like a minute set. I know a minute's for a long time.
Dude, a minute is longer than you
We
think.
could go, I
60
would if you
seconds
go
is
and do a
long
minute,
ass
I'll
time.
do a minute.
I'll fucking do a minute, dog. Yeah.
I got a lot of stories about Tyrone. I can just fucking tell.
Dude, I got
Yeah.
some pretty weird shit. I got some fucking orphan jokes I can throw in there. I
Orphan
got some-
jokes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I got some dark shit I can throw in there. I've got some, I don't know, being weird, being half Mexican and half white. That was always interesting to grow up as too.
Who's
So,
white? Your mom or your dad?
my mom was white. My dad was Mexican. Hell yeah. So, yeah, it was cool. I mean, I guess.
Where'd you grow up at?
So
Right
I
here?
was born and raised here, but my dad's side of the family, they grew up in a town called Plains. It's literally only like an hour. Yeah, it's just like 50 minutes southwest from here. But yeah,
Oh,
that's where I graduated.
I was going to
high
ask
school.
you that. Is Seminole next to that? What's that other town you just mentioned?
Seagraves, Andrews, Denver City, Lamesa.
No.
Oh,
Lamesa.
that's really
Lamesa. Yeah, it's
Is
right.
it-
It's
is it
40
near-
miles east of Seminole.
My half brother lived in.
Oh
Lamesa.
no shit! There ain't
Yeah.
nothing over there.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing
J-Bo
over there.
coaches there. One of my friends, he coaches there.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, he's a coach at Lamesa.
Is
Just
he
remember.
like a football?
Yeah, he's all. I guess with those
all
towns
around
you do all
coach.
around,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he's mainly
okay.
football. He
That's
started
solid.
this year. Can you look up him, please? J baby.
I think they're doing okay.
No, they're actually undefeated.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's.
That is a huge
Mesa?
flip around
Undefeated?
from when we played them, dude. They get demolished.
Aw.
Oh, I think it's a little delayed. You have to
Oh.
redo it.
What?
Shit about high school sports.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was like, I don't give a shit about high school sports.
I wouldn't either, but my friend, he's a really good friend. He's
Yeah,
coaching now.
piece of shit. He knows somebody.
I know that's fair. Yes.
But yeah, I was
Whatever.
wondering if I didn't know if Seminole was.
Yeah, it's 40 miles away.
It's that way.
West.
So-
Yeah.
Okay.
Weast.
Yeah. See,
West.
he's like gonna be a good mentor.
Look at him. Yeah.
Yeah. Put me in, coach. Oh shit, he lives down the street.
Oh, no
He's
shit.
one of the guys we were being maniacs with. Look, go down. Look,
Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck!
right there. Me and him, my boy.
He used to go to our
Hey,
barber shop.
I'm not
My-
gonna get into
My
detail.
boss used to cut him up.
The little head.
Yeah, when you're little.
Like I won't get into detail, but I was with him the last night. He decided to fucking turn his life around.
Shit, I don't even. Who knows when that was? What the
Dude,
fuck?
I know the story.
I mean, it's technically out there. I hope I'm not.
If it is, I'll cut it out. Go ahead and say it.
The fucking it was around Marsha Sharp and wherever he got into like a little accident,
That was a long time ago.
like right around there, because I was with him at a restaurant and we got. Dude,
That's what caused him to get into legal troubles.
yeah,
that night?
that day when I said no day.
Oh shit!
I'm telling you this, by the time it was 11, we had probably had 4 Irish car bombs within like an hour span, mixed with drinks. And it was brunch at a restaurant, so we were getting
Was he
fucking
with-
that was with
He's already been prosecuted and all that, so it's all on the record.
so he's all good.
yeah. I mean,
guess
he's
that-
already dealing with the consequences.
dude, that mother can I talk
Yeah,
all this shit
it's
about
already on record. If you want, I don't know.
No, I love. I'm not gonna say shit, but dude, we all got messed up at this restaurant. I'll tell you this. I'll talk shit about myself. How about that?
Just
If
say
that's
how
fair.
fucked up you got.
I'll say how fucked up I got is that I fell asleep in the restroom of that restaurant, and when I woke up, I was sprawled out in my backyard. And I woke, and then my roommate comes and they were like, yeah, because my roommate what happened to be at the time a bartender at that restaurant, and was like, yeah, we had to, we found you asleep in the restroom and we took you home. And when I got home, because it was another complete like employee that took me home. Luckily, shout out y'all lovely people. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, he came home and I woke up to him taking pictures. I opened up my eyes and my fucking dog's licking me in the face, and she was like, I'm outside. What the fuck? I was like, that was wild. And the next thing you know, I had a couple of missed calls and went, that scary time where you kind of black out from day drunk and then you wake up with a bunch of missed texts and missed calls and you're like, what did I
What
do?
year is it?
What did you
Back
do?
in those
What the
days, I did, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, I haven't done, luckily, because I'm not going to lie, that was probably one of the last times for me that I was like, okay,
That's
it's time.
enough. Call it.
It's
quits.
time. I mean, for all
It's
of
a good
us,
thing
but,
you didn't drive.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, that the luck or the bad luck kind of went on someone else. Like I can't, there's nothing.
I mean, in retrospect,
Dumb,
though,
dude. being fucking
they
idiots.
did fuck up, but they didn't. They got lucky in the fuck up too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Nothing
that's
really
also
major
true.
happened.
Like at the end of the day, no one really died. No one
Yeah.
got physically injured.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then we all are safe. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like material things can be fixed.
Be replaced.
Yeah, I can't replace a person. I can replace
I didn't
a
know
fucking
you were with
bumper.
him that night.
I was with her. Yeah. And I mean, it wasn't, bro, they
That
got
day.
in a, that shit happened like at 2 or 3 during the day. Like we were starting to get hammered in the mornings. Like that's when I knew and it was after a pop-up too. And I just so happened to mention to him like, hey, I'm going to be at this location at this time. Like you're more than welcome to hang out with me because we were only hanging out like during the pop-ups. So I just told him like, I'll be here, and here, bro. Sure enough. And off the bat, dude, fucking car bomb. And the only reason we took 2 or
Gotta
3 is
set up a
because we couldn't
failure.
fucking film right. So we bought extra car bombs just because
Were
we
you at
didn't
Crickets?
film it.
No,
Uh-uh.
that's the only place I've ever had a car bomb at.
Yeah, we were no, we were somewhere else.
At a place. It was nice.
I'll beep it out. Where were you at? I swear I'll beep it out.
Yeah, so a nice ass
Didn't that fool-
Getting slutty.
I'm gonna have to cut this part out, dude. Didn't that fool get in a wreck at Tech
at Tech. So he drove
Yeah.
all the way from Marshall Sharp.
all the way across
Yeah.
town?
Now
All right, we're back.
we're back.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
Back after a little bit of discussion. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's where we were, and they'd never been there, and it was fresh. It was new.
Did you have a picture to show with it though? You
Oh
showed me
yeah, I have a
picture.
video that comes every time, and we're all cheersing and dropping, slamming it back. and
That's what I was
that
saying.
looked
Back when
rough.
he
The
didn't
day
have
the
hair,
Mets
he had a
life
little. He had a little head when
Yeah,
he
he had
didn't
the high fade. and shit.
He was funny when he didn't have hair. Because he's a small guy. So
Oh, God. And he's so good. And what I love about it is every time I see him, it's like we've got to get everything off the bat across. Like when I'm not introduced, but like if I see him, you know, in public, dude, I mean, it's dead eyes, shaking hands, big hugs. How's everything going? Fucking low key. Everything's good. Everything's positive. I'm like, God, I love hearing this, dude. You know, like as we're growing up, like all of like at the end of the day, some of my favorite people have been pieces of fucking garbage. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but like those are the people that have like grown integrity, like have, you know what I mean, like life lessons behind them, and they're like, dude, I've been an idiot, but it's humbled me. And like, I don't know how I'm lucky because some of my friends and some of y'all's friends and that we're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so
we got
you gotta
friends,
count your blessings, dog.
dude. We got friends that are either, I mean, I've got friends that, I mean, maybe in jail or not even fucking existing at the end of the day, you know? And so at the end of the day, like some of that shit, like growing up, dude, we're doing it. So I'm kind of proud of all of us at the end of the day. That whole kind of circle that we were like popping up and stuff like that, like whatever route we're taking, it's a better route. At the end of the day, we are growing up, and it's all in due time.
Jesus,
it's all in due time.
Jesus Christ, I didn't think we would be doing it, but we got lucky. Again, you just get lucky, or maybe that's just life for some people. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you find what you like eventually. I think.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just staying true to yourself. I mean, like doing this, like even seeing you in public, like if I can like, I don't know, like talk you up or whatever, but like, dude, you even seem different. Like it's, I don't know, there's like a calmness, but then like a more of a maturity, but honestly, even confidence. Like
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's just confidence of, but your confidence not fucking douchey.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not like,
you know what I was thinking. This is gonna sound douchey what I was about to say, but like I was thinking about like when I'm 25, when I turn 25 next month in November, when this comes out, it'll be next month. I was like, you know, 24 or 23 was when I really discovered who I was. Like, I'm like, that's when I like started living. Like, fuck, this is me. I am Rattlesnake Roy. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I know who I am. At the end of the day, I know who I am. You know, sometimes it can be I might be a little bit of an asshole sometimes. Sorry.
You're unapologetically you, Roy. I
am me, and I know who I am. I'm a good guy at the end of the day. I think we're all good people here. You just gotta, I think, yeah, you gotta be unapologetically you, unapologetically your business. You gotta wear it. You gotta be you. And that's what I discovered when I was like 23, 24. I'm like, you gotta go all out because, again, some people aren't lucky enough to go all out.
Yeah,
for whatever reason, they didn't get this.
Find your pit.
We did, yeah.
Roy found his pit.
I did,
you know
dog. I got, and you know, maybe it might take you longer, or maybe you didn't take you long as we did, but you know, Jen knew what she was doing, but long before we were. You guys, you know, it took you 6 years, or even last year with your business. It's like, as long as you, I think it's more importantly is like, if I can say something, is don't drink and drive. Don't do that shit. Don't do that. But like, go out and try new things. Go do things that interest you. Go do things that make you uncomfortable. Because even going out like that, like, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, being around people, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to. You know, you gotta just do things and you find out what you like.
Yes.
You put yourself out there. You're like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
And you get more confident, and then you're like, okay, I know who I am.
Dude, we only have this one life, and no one knows what happens after. You might as well make it the fucking most of it. And so, like, when I have all these questions and stuff, like, dude, I feel like a dumb fucking idiot most of, like, every day of my life. So when people come to me and ask me, like, in their perspective, for some reason, my life is figured out in their life, like, in their view, and I don't understand it. And that doesn't happen often, but I'm saying, like, when it does, it's just like what you said verbatim. Like, just try it. Just try anything.
Go for it.
You know what I mean? Just go for it. Dude, that's what's going to get you. You know what I mean? But all those little tries, even if you didn't figure it out, if you tried one thing and it didn't work out, but you're building perseverance, you're building like that confidence of like, well, I'm putting myself out there. You know what I mean? I'm making myself uncomfortable.
I think that's like, if I could say it, it's like, making yourself uncomfortable is a muscle that you got to work out.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to do it, man. And people are like, well, I'm anxious. I'm this. I'm like, well, so am I, dog. But you just gotta.
Everybody's anxious.
Yeah, everybody's fucking anxious, dog.
It only gets easier the more you try it.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. And I think, like, again, it's like, I think I was back in the day walking around like that, but now I'm like have something to back it. I'm like, yeah, and I it's a little bit more of a swagger now. I'm like, I'm not gonna be an asshole about it sometimes again, but I'm like, yeah, I kind of got something to back me
Right.
if I'm gonna talk shit because,
Yeah, absolutely.
I've almost put in all the work now because this has been 2 years in the making, and that's nearly not enough time to. We still got a long ways to go, but we're gonna fucking put in all the goddamn work we have to, and that's just the way it is, man. That's why I like doing this because we're all on the come up. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird talking to all the people. I have yet to do a podcast with somebody who's like, up here already. We're all working towards the goal.
Yeah.
And I'm anxious to see where we all land because it's going to be fun. I think we all have potential to land. It's up to all of us to do it, right?
For sure.
You got to put in the work. You got to put in the work. I got to put in the fucking work every goddamn day.
Yeah.
Who's going to do it? And I hope everybody does it. But I know that's not the reality. But I think some of us will. And it's going to be fun. That's part of the fun of life, right? That's
It's the art of mastery. It's that you've got to understand that, I think we should love that journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely have goals. Have those end things that you know what I mean you're shooting for. But you got to be mindful of being present. Because when you're present, that's where the fun is. The everyday. You know what I mean?
You got to be present. Yeah.
Dude, because that's where the journey is. That's the art of mastery.
Because when you were talking about you were building your bar, I was thinking about building this.
Right.
Fucking sucked, but it was. Now I'm like, damn, that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Just piecing it together one day at a time.
Absolutely.
I think that's what it's all about. Piecing it together. We're not all lucky to just to fucking elevate up. Some people are. Good for you, but
for sure,
it's fun. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but fuck it, dog. Do what you love, man. That's what all I gotta say. And if you're lucky enough to be here and listening, keep going, dog. Keep going. Can I have another Modelo, by the way? Let's finish these Modelos while I'm on my soapbox.
Well, you got that you got the last one, big dog.
Awesome, sweet.
Hell yeah, I'll cheers to that.
Do it, man. Do it with your best intentions, I think.
Cheers.
We all got lucky and we're all going to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think over there, man? What do you think?
I'm just listening to y'all. I can do that. I can just listen to him talk because he's so himself. He can just talk about anything and just keep going. I like to listen.
Man.
I think it is a little bit more special though for us because we were in there at that time.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was a weird time.
There's still there is that little bit of connection of knowing each other. So yeah, that's why probably conversations are a little bit more fluid and stuff, and we're just shooting the shit. But no, at the end of the day,
we were on different paths back then. Yeah. We were both on. I don't know what path you were on, but I was on a way different path. You were doing flatline. And now look at us. It was weird.
I mean, we mentioned it earlier. Fake it till you make it. Dude, when I say I was faking it till I made it, I didn't even make it, but I was faking the fuck out of that.
Look at the parallel.
Shit,
you didn't know him. I didn't know her.
Yeah, for sure.
She's sort of my business partner too. And now she's got her own podcast, part of what I've built, the Snake Pit Studios.
Right.
Go subscribe, please. But yeah, now you're with him and it's we're all doing something greater, I think.
Yeah, man. We really are.
Yeah.
We're just finding our little niche. We're finding our little path because... at the end of the day, we want to make some money. You know what I mean? But it's these little things. Yeah, but it's these little things that, like I said, going back to the whole journey process of dude, just snap out of it. You know what I mean? Stop thinking about what the fuck you did or what happened, and don't worry about what's going to. You know what I mean? It's
I don't even think you guys realize this because I'm not making money totally from this.
Right.
Yeah,
you guys all make money from doing what you love. That's fucking cool. That's all I ever wanted to do.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? She makes money, hella good money.
But the thing with that is, before I made good money, I had years of not making it. So
Dude,
it's
I think I made
you literally had to rely on your passion for what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I made $50 in a day, $200 a week. And I said, this fucking sucks.
I will never forget those days.
I was like, I'm going to just quit and go to Supercuts. Just get an hourly pay, get some benefits and shit.
Take the easy route, right?
Yeah, take the easy route. Then my boss was like, dude, you just have to believe in yourself, all cliche and shit. Just believe in yourself, know that you can do it. And then he said, one day you made $200 this week, but next year you're going to make $500 a week. Then you're going to make $1,000 a week. And then you're going to do this. I'm pretty sure I told him that when he first started. He was like, bro, I made this week. I made this, last week. And I said, bro, wait until you make this much.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, I have so much fucking money. What do you say? I'm going to wipe my ass with $1 bill,
I always joke around with him. Every time on a good week, I'm like, oh, I better use these 5s to wipe.
Yeah, see.
because I'm running.
There is a struggle with it, and I tell upcoming barbers that, any student that or anybody that tells me like, I want to go to barber school, is it good money? I'm like, dude, it's great money, but you have to work your ass off.
Yeah.
It's taking a while.
And it's like, even if you do work like in like a commission setting or like in like a walk-in setting, I mean, it's still so competitive,
No,
so
it
it's
is.
just kind of like you're going to have to work for anything you get.
Yeah.
You know
All
what
these
I
fools, I was
mean?
trying to praise them here, and now look at them.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
These fuckers over here trying to-
Well, because
Pieces
it's,
of fucking
but that's the truth. But
garbage.
that's the truth.
Yeah.
it is.
You got to pay your dues, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to.
But I'm saying you guys live that reality.
Mhm.
I'm gonna work my ass off till I do, unless I fucking die.
Right.
Well, then that's the thing. I'm gonna be dead. Who cares? But
But if you weren't
You know what I
doing
mean?
it, you wouldn't be where you're at right now.
yeah, well,
You know?
I don't even know what I would want to do. I don't want to do anything else.
See,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just keep fucking
doesn't-
doing it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
even like cross my mind doing something else, because my mom and my parents, they're like, hey, you should be. I have a college degree, and they're like, you should be doing this. I'm like, no, I don't want to do nothing
No.
else, dog. This is it. I'm gonna put my back against the wall, see what we can do.
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. And that's
But you
yeah.
fuckers, you guys get paid from it. You guys are like, you got a fucking setup. I guess I kind of got a setup, but you guys
I mean,
got a
don't get me
setup.
wrong, it's still scary. Like I'll be the first one to admit, like I'm still in that journey of going, because like, I mean, we might have had partnered up and done our own shop, but dude, I'm in those early stages, so the fake it,
You
what I
probably
mean?
still
Like,
have those days where it's just like, what the fuck?
I got
Where do my
one
clients
couple.
go?
Bro, last
Why did they
week-
cancel?
out of the clear blue, I was like, he was like, where you at, bro? I was like, bro, no one scheduled the cut today. And it was like months after. And like
Yeah.
out of the middle of nowhere, there was this random day. I was like,
did you
bro,
get some
I'm probably
weeks
not
like that?
coming to work.
I have those
Like, what the
every
fuck
now and then.
happened?
Every now and then I'll have a day where I have one client, or I'll have a day where I'm fully booked, and 2 days later,
Right.
empty.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah.
cancel.
Do you
or
get
something.
anxiety if you don't
I
have
do.
one person?
I don't know
that-
why. It's like, I don't know if it's like a PTSD of like
It's
from when I
me.
first started. I'm like, there goes my money, and my car's gonna be taken away, and I'm not gonna be rent, and I'm just kind of like looking ass. Okay,
yeah.
looking ass. It's one day.
But okay, so see what I've learned with that. So because I'm booked, Monday through Friday.
Yes, at this point, yes.
If I have a Thursday where I have 2 cuts, I get freaked the fuck out. You know what I mean? And so what I finally learned is I have to be like, okay, Brandon, you're booked the whole week out.
Mhm.
You can use that day to chill.
Yeah, and so like that's
what I
kind
have to
of
do.
that's kind of how I am now. So it's like Wednesday and Thursdays are my day off. So I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
Gotcha.
or whatever. And like generally, it's like our Sundays is like the end of like the pay period, pay week, or whatever. And so I always used to freak out if my Sunday was empty.
Oh shit.
Like, oh fuck, my Sunday, blah blah blah. But also, who's busy on a Sunday?
Right.
But also, now I have my newer, younger ones, my fresher ones that are working on
Yeah.
Sundays. So now I have to think, okay, if I'm not fully booked on a Sunday, that's on me, because I've been doing hair for
Right.
5-6 years. So I should be fully booked. If I'm not, that's on me. I'm going to give them these clients, know? So it's like making those new sacrifices of like, let me see what they can do with this. Let me see what they can do with this ticket. Let me see if they can gain a client, because
Right.
next week my Sunday's fully booked, and the 3 or 4 weeks after it's fully booked. It's just today fucking sucks. But yeah, y'all know.
It gets like that.
We know.
I know.
Y'all
I
know.
got stressed
We
out just by
definitely know.
hearing that story.
They're scary. They're scary days. Or like it's like the worst when it's like a Friday
Yeah.
or like a Saturday, because it's just kind of like those should be your busy days, and it's just like for whatever reason, if they're slow, it's just like,
Do you get like that because like that used to be your busy days, Friday, Saturdays?
I guess so. Like they used to be my busy days, and now like if
Every day is busy.
every day is busy, but it's just like my Friday, Saturdays, I book them out with my retouches or my
Right.
trims or whatever, and I save like my big color corrections for Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays.
Right.
Where I have more ample time to spend 6 hours on somebody.
Right.
I can't do that on a Saturday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
These are things you learn, people.
Yeah.
But also it's like I'm doing bigger color projects. I'm
Right.
not always just I'm not really scheduled to cut. I'm scheduled
I've never felt so fucking small on a podcast till just now. These people fucking talking about this shit.
Oh yeah.
Jesus,
cool.
this is
And
fun.
so y'all
This is
never
fun.
had like a hairdresser or a barber?
Well, no, not even that. I didn't. You guys are like, again, like they're like up here already. You know what I mean? Like in their game.
Oh yeah.
These two are already
Them
up here in their
too.
game. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck.
they've been at it for years.
Jesus, not me, not you. We're the same years almost. I'm like,
I
fuck.
know, yeah.
Jesus.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
No,
yet. You're not there
I'm not
yet.
gonna stop.
Not yet.
And,
I know.
and that thing
But
is,
I'm not
know,
even
man.
there yet. I
And-
want to be fucking hire.
like we know the journey, we know we're gonna get there, but in the moment, sometimes in the back of my head, like that little voice is being like, "Oh fuck, I wish I had those problems." Like, what the- like y'all are up there, yeah, y'all are getting there. I know, like it sucks. Like some of those days, like I'm busy, and he'll call, like not call me out, actually, like compliment, like bro. You had a busier day than me. Some like, bro, you're fucking getting it. You know, a little fist bump there.
Mhm.
But then there's days where
Sitting
you
there
know we
for
looking at
6
each other.
hours,
I'm just-
like, fuck. Well, I'm
And,
gonna
like,
go work out,
and
yeah.
then sometimes like people like there's two customers, you like chilling there and they're like, "You got any clients coming up?" I'm just nah.
But that's the thing is like everybody's gone through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also cool too, like especially with our vibe, like going way back, like just of how we work things. Like obviously I'm a talker. And so he's like the one, like he puts the fucking speakers by his station just because sometimes he's like, "No, I have my clientele. They know I ain't fucking talking." Like, and he
I get
goes,
"Hey,
in that
go-
mode
go
sometimes
back on
where
that
I'm
one."
like fucking silent during the service, and I'm like, no disrespect, I'm fine. I'm just busy or whatever.
I know,
'Cause I
I'll-
get like in a zone. I get just like in a mode where I'm foiling
Oh,
or I'm
for
cutting
sure.
or whatever.
I'll okay, go back. It's
Yeah,
not on. It's
I'm
not
exaggerating
on
a little.
blast.
I'm
It's not on-
exaggerating
the music's
a
not on
bit.
blast, but it's like, okay, dude, can you click it one time? But there are times where I'm like, hey, dude, turn it down. I'm trying to
Right.
listen.
No, but I'm saying like little things. I'm just saying of like since I'm not busy, it's been a full circle like positive thing because I'll be sitting there and I'll fucking pull up a chair by his station and I'm shooting the shit with his customers while he's talking. So
And are
it's
you
been
watching
like that.
him almost work?
Dude,
Yeah.
oh no, that's the main thing. The reason I've gotten like don't get me wrong, like shout out Jay again. He taught me not the bare minimum, way more than the bare minimum. Like he taught me how to cut
Definitely.
fresh off. And that's why I think that he had a little bit of faith in me and going, yeah, we'll start our own shop. You know what I mean? Because luckily what I do does not affect him. He's got his clientele and I've got mine. There's no things as long as the bills are paid, and he trusts me. There's even outside shit that I might make some money on. You know what I mean? That like, dude, my bills are going to be paid at the end of the day. So he's not worried, but when it comes to that personal kind of aspect, like, dude, it's fit the shop. I mean, we have similar personalities, but yeah, I'm a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like on the talkative side, like, you know what I mean? Like when someone talks, dude, for some reason, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I'm in and I'll just shoot the shit. So I've gotten cool with his customers and just having two people is
That's it.
a game changer, honestly, in a shop.
Nice.
Now I'm rambling, but
There you go, people. I
That
don't know.
sounds so
Where,
fun though.
I think we're far and plenty in. I got to piss again. So
I liked this one.
this was great.
I like when we have like hair people or
Yeah.
just people like in this industry. It's so fun.
It's fun.
We got a lot to talk about. We talk all the fucking time. That's all we do is talk.
nonstop. That's why I have a lot to say today because I
Yeah,
don't work
you
on
didn't-
Mondays.
you
and
didn't
so
work.
now, hear
Wanted
my
to come out.
voice.
No, man, it's cool. I'm glad people know. I'm glad people can hear these shit, man.
Well, dude,
You gotta put in the work, people.
For sure.
Fuckers.
bro, have us back on. This
No,
was so
definitely.
much fucking fun.
When you start listening to Metallica, I will. So there you,
You
go.
know what? Metallica
Bro.
Day.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Metallica Day.
What is your favorite Metallica song? I meant to ask you that earlier. Mine is For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Master of Puppets, probably.
Master of Puppets.
Because I'm trying to learn that in the guitar.
I literally only have two songs that I like.
And I bet they're newer Metallica, right?
Dude, the one's new, one's no. So For Whom the Bells Tolled, and then the other one is All
For
Night.
what?
For who? Wait, is
For
it?
who?
Whom the Bell Tolls.
Oh, Tolls.
For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's
See,
an earnest
not
word.
even a fucking fan.
Okay, and the other
But
one?
the other one is All Nightmare Long.
That's a good song.
That's a fucking great song,
That is a good
dude.
song.
It's so damn
That
good.
album's actually
What
pretty good.
album is that off? Death Magnetic?
Yeah, that's actually a
Okay.
really good album.
Yeah, is
I didn't
that
ever
the
listen
white
to
one
it.
and it has like a little coffin?
coffin?
Yeah,
No, the second
Death
last one they
Magnetic.
just did.
dude, that one's hard.
That album's good.
Bro, for a
That
longest
came
time.
out when I was like a freshman
you
in
were-
high
you
school.
were
I
a
think.
baby. For the longest time, I wanted to get Alvarado, but in Metallica font on my
Oh
arm.
god,
I know. I'm so glad I didn't do that.
all fucking negative
I
in the
know,
black, dude. That
fuck.
would have been
Should've
hard.
done it.
I should have did it.
Should've.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Where can they follow you guys at, man?
What's that? Oh, you can follow the Instagram. Right? We got Unlucky Barber Co. And then my Instagram is just Balvarado, BAWLVUHRAWDOE. It's just a pronunciation of my last name because people fuck it up and put say Alvarado or Alvarado or some bullshit, but
Yeah.
There you go.
that's my Instagram.
Mine's Romero, but without the H, so Cromearrow, full on arrow. I mean, that's what I go by, Romero. Yeah. So if you follow me, I might not even accept you. I'm on private, but
Why are
most
you on
likely-
private?
I don't know, just to fucking have it.
I tell him to go public because this man needs to get out there.
You do.
You need
Yeah,
to be out
but
there.
it's
You
still
have a business.
like here's the thing.
Make a
though, is
hair
you-
page.
But here's the thing is that you can go. So my hair page, I've specifically named this like the unlucky page. It's like dedicated, like my cuts and shit are going on there, but you can check my tagged photos. Like it's all whatever. But my personal page,
you have to open up for it.
but here's the thing
You
is
should.
that
What do you got to hide?
I don't
what are you
got
hiding, you
shit to
freak?
hide, dog. I just do it for, I guess, the mental fun game. But like at the end of the day, you can still go to my page and like click on my links and everything and not see my photos.
But people are gonna think you're weird,
Yeah,
like
man.
a private person.
I don't know. I believe that because I have a hair Instagram and a public one, and like I try and keep it as separated as possible. I was private for the longest time because
Yeah.
of that. Because like for the longest time, I have clients that would just try and
Right.
chop it up with me, or would just
Right.
try and hit me up like at 11. I wouldn't hit them back up.
It's like,
So-
dude, go to sleep.
yeah, they would just message, and just kind of
Right.
like literally we shut down at 6:00, so I'm not going to
so
message
no
you back
more.
after 6.
I'm learning that right now. Is
Yeah.
that like when my business
Build
hours
those
are
boundaries.
done?
Yeah.
When business hours is done, do not text me. I'm sorry. Any of my clients are looking out like that. It gets overwhelming.
business.
It gets
Yeah, and
overwhelming.
I always just I'm never rude about it. I'm just kind of like,
Yeah,
it's
and you
my
can't
day
be
off.
rude, yeah.
I'm gonna message you Friday when I can see my
Right,
books, or I'm
right.
gonna message you this day when I can see my books. If it's an emergency, call. Just
Okay,
Yeah.
so before we go, like that's actually interesting though, as being like someone new in the whole game, is because, dude, if I feel a vibrate, like, so I don't even have any
See-
notifications on any Snapchat, Instagram. I don't even have a Facebook. But if I don't have any social media notifications, that means like I have to actually go to my phone and look. But the one thing I do have is obviously text but notifications on my app that I book with. Dude, if I feel a vibrate and I fucking wake up at 1 a.m., dude, I accept it.
Yeah.
But like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, and that's
Don't
different
fucking
because like
text
you
me at
are so
2.
fresh, so it's
So I
just
have
like
to do it a little
anything
bit
matters.
different.
Anything
Everything matters,
Yeah.
right? So I totally get that, and I'm excited to finally get to where I can be, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
assertive enough to be like, bro,
Because I was like that when I first started. It was like, okay, so you can only come into town on this day, but it's my day off. Okay, I'll come in and do your hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, I'll stay late and do your hair. Or I'll come in early and I'll pull an 11, 12-hour shift and do your hair. It's fine. I don't mind because it's money,
Right.
But then they get used to that. And then
They'll start
they
taking
want
advantage
they
of
want
you.
you to accommodate them every single time, even when it's not an emergency or, whatever. And then it gets harder to like lay those boundaries.
Well, I'm starting to get those where like now it feels more of what's the word I'm looking for? I have customers that feel entitled,
Yes.
and they're starting to get to where like I had some where I'm not going to call out any names, but even homies who randomly
And that's where you got to just separate business.
and they're like, "Hey, I need a cut on Sunday." Bitch, you know that I'm off on Sundays and Mondays. And like I don't have to say that, but they do it on purpose. Like, and they're like, "Well, that's my free time. I need a cut then." Bro, I tip you every fucking time. You can't do me this one favor. I'm like, I would rather you
that's
not
when-
tip once. I would rather you never tip than to feel if you're gonna randomly feel entitled.
That's when you say, I don't need your tip.
Yeah.
You get paid the service and that's it.
Yeah,
I
like
appreciate
your
the tip.
tip is
yeah,
awesome.
or that's when you
Great.
just let them know, I'm sorry, it's my day off. I can let you know if another one of my friends has an opening on a Sunday,
Yeah.
or just refer them out.
That just happens.
Yeah.
Here you go, people.
If they respect
So
you,
simple.
they're going to abide by your availability.
Put some respect on it.
That damn entitlement shit.
Put it on.
Throw that shit out the fucking.
Yep.
Dude, Roy,
Hey, man.
I love y'all. Thank
Love you
y'all
guys.
so much.
This is a good one. Huh?
Shout out to 806 Rattlesnakes for the fantasy football win. We did it. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, the Raiders won yesterday. Shout out Raiders.
I don't know how
I
the
don't
Browns
know.
did.
I don't know
but
who
go
that
Browns.
is. I don't know who the Browns or the Raiders are. But,
I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
how to play
baby.
football.
I'm Rattlesnake Roy on all social media accounts, but I would rather you follow the Snake Pit on all social media accounts. We're on TikTok now. Subscribe to the. If you're new and you guys are coming over here from these guys, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's absolutely free, and we know you guys like free, so please subscribe. Bonus content every Friday for the Patreon. That's $3 a month for audio, $5 for video. We have merch if you guys want it. Please hit us up. When this video comes out, it will be October, so hope you guys have a good October. Nice. And hopefully there's some Halloween parties to go to.
Dude,
Subscribe to.
we got news for that one.
There you go. Subscribe to.
The Snake Pit, Lords of Film.
Lords of Film. So
wait a minute. Do y'all have a Halloween podcast set up yet?
Oh, so Lords of Film is a movie review podcast.
Oh, okay.
But she has a Halloween / Tano night / whatever coming out.
I'm
October
doing a
23rd.
Cholo Goth night next week.
Who the fuck is?
Hey, if y'all want to do like a
Studio
dress
4.
up thing, me and this goon are gonna be Cheech and Chong for fucking. So
Are you
I'll
guys
leave-
throwing a party at your place?
Nah, we're probably just
Come
gonna go
as
out
your
and
best
about.
Chicano self if you're, Mexican or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Don't be.
Or sabes que if not, just dress
cares?
it.
Yeah,
Just
who
dress
cares?
goth. Just goth it up.
Just dress
We're not
it.
gonna say
Grab
anything.
you
Speed
a
up.
flannel, do the top
Hey,
button full, open
Mexicans don't give a
Pinche golo. Cholo.
Mexicans don't give a fuck about a cultural appropriation. We don't give a fuck.
Fuck no.
Fuck all
I
that
don't
shit.
give a shit.
You can dress how you want. So, anyways,
Oh, yeah.
thank you guys for listening. Thanks, guys, again for being here. We'll do it again. We can do a Halloween one if you guys want. We'll all dress up for one if you don't want.
Funny.
Hey, can I bring a joint?
You can whatever you want.
Fuck yeah. I don't
Do
give a
y'all
shit.
smoke?
Thank
Yeah,
you guys.
absolutely.
He
I
does.
didn't
I
even
smoke
know.
about
Okay,
once a
out of
year.
respect, I didn't want to smoke on camera because
Unlucky Barber. We'll see you guys next time.
I'll do it. Yeah.